I came in like a wrecking ball. All you ever did was wreck me. Yeah, you wrecked me. Oh. What's going on, players? Welcome to the stream. Today we're doing some Vermintide 2 because Geheimnisnacht, Warhammer Halloween, has entered the fold. Should be a good show. We've got lots of Legend and Cataclysm coming up. Let me make sure that my stream is all Gucci, and then we will get this thing popping off. For some reason, sometimes when I switch to the game, it doesn't feel like showing up, but I think it's there now. It'll be black screen for a second. We'll wait for the stream to catch up, make sure we're all good, and then we'll get it popping like Orville Redenbacher. And make sure my audio is all good. Make sure you can hear my voice. Confirm when you guys catch up, which should be like a minute behind or so. For some reason, I don't know why the delay is so bad. It should be like 15 seconds, not a full minute or two, but it doesn't really matter. Today, we're going to be playing Vermintide, obviously, and what I'm going to try to do is get some of you guys involved. So if you want to join on stream and play some Legend, or Cata, or what have you, when I queue up a lobby, when I queue up a server, then join on in, and we'll do some rat slaying. And I want to say happy Halloween to each and every one of you. I imagine most of the world celebrates at this point. And I think it's the same day for everybody, too. Like Christmas, and a few other dates are different depending what country you're in, but at least when it comes to Halloween, it seems like we're mostly on the same page. All Hallows Eve, a spoopy time for all involved. Doing Fog of War or Fortunes of War Cata today, easy peasy. Yeah, probably not. I actually haven't done it yet. Fortunes of War, I had fun with it on Legend, but most of the people I played Cata with have retired. At least momentarily. I imagine they'll be coming back when Chaos Waste comes back. So when that happens, we might decide to tackle that, but I've just not even, I tried it one time. And it was with a non-full party, and obviously we didn't win that, so definitely doable with my OG squad. But I don't think most of them are even playing Vermintide at the moment, because Chaos Waste is on the horizon. I believe the plan is for that thing to get shipped, well, hopefully in December at the worst. It'd be kind of a nightmare situation if it gets kicked over to like January or February. I hope that doesn't happen, but you never know with the delays and with all the crap going on globally right now, so we'll see. I think the first thing I'm going to do is ask you guys what you want to see in terms of classes. A lot of weapons and a lot of classes have been reworked from the Big Balance Beta, and that means that there's a lot of new content here that should be fun to show off. New weapons, well, not new weapons, but they feel like new weapons because they have different attack patterns, or they're better at certain things than they used to be, all that. So I think I'll leave it up to Witch Hunter Captain, Carillion Waystalker, and Grail Knight to get it kicked off, and then we'll just go from there and make sure we get a good variety on stream, because I can pretty much play anything. I have a lot of time on the game. I did a lot of Cataclysm and Legend, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem either way. We'll probably lose some games today, but we'll win plenty as well, so it should be fun. What theme do I think the new Bard and subclass is going to be? Engineer or Runesmith seems like the popular choices, right? I can't think of too much else that would be thematic and also be a large departure from what we've had in the game up to this point. So I would say Engineer Barden would offer a range focus class, maybe with grenade launchers, different kinds of shotguns, some form of rifle. There's a lot of stuff they could do with that. I think Runesmith, though, offers more in terms of like an ultimate ability and unique properties in terms of how he approaches combat. Runesmith could be pretty cool, focused on buffing allies and I don't really know exactly what they would do with it. They could do something like Rune of Wrath and Ruin, where he calls lightning down from above and it shatters the earth and it kills a bunch of people right in front of him, that kind of thing. There's a lot they could do in terms of ultimate abilities for a runesmith. So it depends what Fat Shark wants to go for. Either one could be cool, but overall I'd say I'd lean a little bit more towards runesmith in terms of what I think would be a large departure from his gameplay as it is currently. New elf class, I really hope it's... that's a tough one. I feel like a White Lion or Phoenix Guard or Swordmaster could be really cool. Now, does it make more sense for them to do another Wood Elf class? Yeah, obviously. From that standpoint, War Dancer could work. I wouldn't even mind seeing something like a Dryad, because the whole point of Tree Spirits in Vermintide, of course, is that, you know, they're very much tied to the forest, and when they die, they actually imbue a forest creature with their soul. So you could definitely do something like that. Just big departure there, go Dryad or Treekin or something, and really blow the socks off people. Realistically, I don't think that's going to happen, but could be a thing. Phoenix Guard with Halberd would be dope, yeah. Got 300 people on stream. Thank you guys for joining so much. I haven't seen too much. Let's see what people want actually to see in terms of what I'm playing today. Grail Knight. I see one Grail Knight. Grail Knight. I think Grail Knight's going to win here. Okay. Yeah, I think we can kick off with Grail Knight. I'm down for that. One of my favorite classes in the game. So, this is probably the class I've played most, actually, since it came out. It's a pretty smexual class, I'm not gonna lie. Let's go into our talents here and our equipment, make sure we're all good on the cosmetic side of things. And then we'll get jumped into a game. Yeah, that is the smexual setup I like. So what I think we're gonna do is obviously rock that Bretonnian longsword. I have not gotten a red longsword, which makes me sad. It's one of my biggest criticisms of the game, that you can play for 1,000 hours and still not have everything you want. Kind of annoying, but we'll get over it. We're gonna go, I think, to start it off, Great Hammer and Bretonnian Longsword. I think that gives us some nice crowd clear and some nice single target DPS against armor. We're gonna go Natty Bond, because I just love it so much. And we do need to get Curse Resist, because I think we'll be picking up books today. I do not know the book locations of Vermintide 2 very well. I played so much modded and so much Cata that I've kind of forgotten where they all are on some of these maps. But I think we'll make it work regardless. And, you know, it's Halloween, so we might as well get it kicked off with some Castle Drakenfels. So I just did Blood in the Darkness. I don't think we'll get started with that, because that was the last video I did. So let's go with Old Haunts, which has a really difficult finale. So, if you want to play some Legend, gonna get this thing hosted up, come join. But if you aren't comfortable with how you play on Legend, maybe don't join this first game, join in the second, third, fourth, maybe on an easier map, because the finale to Old Haunts is pretty bananas, even on Legend, and especially on Cata. We're not even gonna touch that today. So many Plague Monks, so many shields, it can be a problem for sure. So if you're not ready for it, don't join on the first game, okay? So we're gonna host this up, and you should be able to see it. It's Old Haunts Legend, and come on in, and we'll play some, baby. Let's get it poppin'. Livid Pile of Dirt, know for sure he's a sub. Welcome, my friend. Bully Hunter 77. Yeah, the dust thing, I really wish you could convert orange dust to red. And it doesn't even have to be a good conversion rate. Like, I'd be down for like 200 to 1 or something. Like, I have so much orange dust. I have so much blue and green dust. It's infinite at this point. Like, it's all over 1,000. The game doesn't even keep track. I just want to get to a point where I can unlock the reds I want to use. I don't have a red rapier for Saltspire, even though I use Saltspire all the time. I don't have a red longsword for Kruber, even though I use him all the time. It's just kind of frustrating, man. Like, you shouldn't have to play for 2,000 hours to have everything in the game.
You're going to hang around all day.
Alright, so in terms of talents, what we're rocking right now, we might make some changes here, but... Would Strength be good at the end, or would I rather go for... I think we'll go for an additional quest here. Go Smiter. Lady Generosity is staggering enemies with a melee attack grants 10 health or melee killing blows. I think we'll go for killing blows. No, you know what? We have a hammer. We'll go for that. Virtue of Knightly Temper. I love this because it means that when you ult things, they die. Chaos Warriors just auto die. Bosses get absolutely wrecked. It's pretty fantastic. Enhanced Power is usually something you go for when you're going for a more range-focused build. And we'll go for the additional quest. Virtue of the Joust. I like that. I think we'll go for that. And then I pretty much always go for the second stab if we don't have a lot of boss killing on our team, which right now it doesn't look like we do. So I think we'll rock that, and I'm happy with it. Let's get it going.
That's right. Take your time. That's what our enemies are doing.
Have you never considered another career, sir?
Turns out that
Okay, so Old Haunts
have been kidnapping folk
is a weird map.
villages in the Grey Mountains. Right
Let him finish
in the
speaking before I go.
shadow of, that's right, Castle Drakenfels. A pumpkin for everyone who guessed right.
Pumpkins.
The powers that be have noted our past interest in the place and wondered if you'd take a look and set things straight.
When does the challenge end? You mean Geheimnisnacht? I think it's going for like 5-6 days, I believe. If you're talking about the actual stat tracking, ooh, no, I doubt it. It's Friday night. Halloween's tomorrow. I don't know why it would end tonight. Yeah, it's a weird map though. Like the beginning of it is aesthetically and from a playstyle perspective very different than the second half of the map. First half I'd say is really not too bad at all. Second half gets pretty damn hard. We are playing Legend, right?
If we must venture into Drakenfels itself, Lona spoke of a map we might use.
I still don't have the Shark Hat yet. I need to get that figured out. I'm pretty sure you just have to complete one run, which I've not done yet. I did do some modded realm stuff, but obviously you can't get credit for actual gameplay on modded realm. That is so goddamn satisfying. Holy balls.
On to the temple. There is a map within and a secret passage to unpack.
Yes, we're going full books, but to be honest, I don't know where they are, man. So if you know where they are, let me know. Because, most of the time I play this map, it's on Cata, and we're just not going for books, so.
That black rat's mine.
So lead me to the promised land, my friends. And if you listen to chat or stream, just stay on me the whole game. Even if I'm going the wrong spot, just tell me where tomes are, but stay on me and we shall win.
Nice to be out in the fresh air, away from sewers and stuff.
Looks like they killed them all.
All right, we got a Roger. Not a great spot to be fighting it. Let's pull it to an open spot. Follow me, guys. Yeah, this is a much better spot over here. So if you're fighting a boss, obviously you don't want to be fighting it in a choke point where you can't really dodge or move. Alright, well, I think we're just gonna murder it anyway. Well done, my friends. Ever played Shadows of the Horned Rat and Dark Omen? I haven't. I know they're classics. I've never played them. Honestly, I feel like it's a different thing than Total War, but I don't know that they hold up as well today as they would, like 5-10 years ago. Alright, we are completely surrounded now, so it's hammer time. Got a Packmaster. And I hear gas too. I think there's a Grim this way. I'm pretty sure. Bomb him! That was fun.
Seize the moment, Mayflies.
I don't think they know where books are either.
Well, when I've got nothing, in case anyone has
Do you guys even know where the books are?
I feel the winds riding, light stormer.
Alright, Carillion knows a few. We'll let her lead the way, I guess, on that front. Slayer knew where that Grim was. Dude, that hat is absolutely hilarious. At least Fat Shark has a good sense of humor on that thing. Yeah, we probably did. Watermill is definitely one of them. That's like the only one I know on this map.
Leech incoming! That's a warp fire thrower. Get clear, get clear! For the fire!
You guys have any Halloween plans coming up? Unfortunately, I think Kovizi's gonna throw a wrench in a lot of people's plans. Kind of hard to Halloween party when you've got that social distancing thing going on. I don't actually know that I have anything planned. I'm going to stream Hunt tomorrow with Italian, and I'll probably get a campaign or multiplayer video up as well. But other than that, I don't know that I'm doing anything, man. I think I'm gonna be a loser shut-in on Saturday, which has pretty much been my year up to this point. Feels bad, man. Locked down? Yeah. Yeah, it kind of sucks. Get me my vaccination immediately, boys. Let me leave my house.
I have not. I confess I always considered him a rogue agent, if a useful one.
Chat, let me know if there's any class in the game for any character that you absolutely must have before the end of Vermintide 2's life cycle. What is it? Ground Knight was a good start, but we don't know what the trend is gonna be, how far they want to get outside the box on some of these classes. There's a lot of cool stuff they could do. I just don't know how far they want to take the plunge, you know? Like, how outside the box they want to get. Alright, we got Plague Monks coming, so let's smash them with the hammer. We got Chaos Warriors in a second. A lot of shields, too. That's my job to start messing with them. Nice bomb. Nice bomb. Dude, I've been calling for Lizardmen in this game for forever. Seriously, I don't know why it hasn't happened yet, but imagine a expansion in Lustria or something. Where you've got a Sora Scarvet, a Skink, and you're fighting Clan Pestilence in like a Lizardman Temple City. Alright, I need to start focusing, this is getting bad. Oh, I can't move. I'm dead. Alright, well, I should not have been talking to chat right then. I forgot how hard that part gets. Alright, that's fine. First game of the day, I'll take it. Run, run, run. I'm gonna save my bomb for that part. Yeah, Necromancer would be sick, but honestly, dude, that expansion in Lustria would be amazing. Like, you get a Sora Scarvet, you get a Skink Priest, you're fighting in the temple cities of Lustria. You're fighting Nurgle demons. You're fighting Clan Pestilence. You're getting completely overrun. That would be dope. It needs to happen at some point. I don't know when. I don't know when Fat Shark's gonna take that plunge, but... A DLC where you play the baddies? Well, the issue is, like, what good faction has the swarm mentality? That's the problem you'll run into. You can't really do it with, like, Empire State Troops. It doesn't work. Is it worth getting Vermintide 2 at this point? Yeah, it is. I think so. I think it's on sale right now, too. I heard someone say, I haven't checked, I haven't confirmed this for myself, but isn't it like $7.50 right now? Like, yes. You will get more than your money's worth out of that.
Rain won't stop them. We're not
You don't have to leave the game, man. Nobles. We're just gonna jump right back into it. I'm just gonna focus more on this part. I was not ready. Yeah, we could definitely use an Ironbreaker at that part of the game. Just someone to like tank all the Chaos Warriors while we stab them in the back. And I threw my bomb at the Blightstormer, which was for the memes, but having a bomb there would have also helped tremendously. Honestly, I think actually beating this map with randos might be a bit challenging. As much as I love you guys, there's no way for me to confirm like who actually has a lot of Legend or Cata experience. So we'll see. The finale, like I said, it gets a lot worse than what we just saw at that part. So might get a little bit ugly here, but we'll switch map if we fail it again, I think.
Turns out that the Pact Sworn have been kidnapping folk from villages in the Grey Mountains, right in the shadow of, that's right, Castle Drakenfels.
Be able to play as the baddies in the 40k version? I can't imagine Tyranids ever being the protagonists of any 40k game. It just doesn't work. It'd be fun, but you can't have a story or a narrative as a bug person. It just doesn't really, it doesn't really fly.
Come along, Dringbarati. We need to reach Bloodburg before it's too late.
We'll be lucky to get there at this rate.
We'll just have to grab that map loader spoke off and break some heads in Drakenfell.
Tomb Kings would be sweet as well. I'd be super down for that, because that works as a swarm-style faction. I would much prefer that to Greenskins, to be honest. Because part of it is the setting, right? Like, you don't want to go to the same spots you've already been to a million times before. You want to see new things, new places, and experience more of the Warhammer world. That's where Nehekara would be really cool. That's where Lustrio would be really cool. Dude, he just got absolutely waylaid. That push should have knocked the elf out. Alright, so we're following Sienna, because she knows where she's going, apparently, for the tome. I'm not going that way, that's not my job.
See any survivors?
You reckon you got to do away with that?
Oh, those one-hit strikes on Stormroom feel so good. Yeah, what would you do for classes in like a Tomb Kings DLC though? Like obviously be the same characters we already have, but like enemies, what would be the specials? I mean, Tomb Guard would be your Storm Vermin equivalents, Skeletons would be your Clan Rat equivalents. Ushabti would maybe be your Rat Ogre equivalent? No. Not ideal. Corellian, please. Thank you.
You stink stronger than you try. I know you
I'm dropping, guys. Follow me.
I'll not die here. It would be embarrassing.
Definitely gonna be mine. Yeah, Kongpot Grail Knight ult is quite sexy. Scream catapult? Screaming skull, that would be... I have no idea how you would make that work, man. It sounds like a fun idea, I just don't know how that would actually work. It would be pretty sick to go toe-to-toe with a new Shanti, though. Or a Tomb Scorpion, something of that caliber. Don't think they could go War Sphinx or anything quite at that level. Alright, so we gotta slay specials, and we gotta slay monsters. Haven't gotten our boss yet. Give them a second to catch up. I was really happy with how the Grail Knight turned out, honestly. Like, this is a fun-ass class. Looks great. The Bretonian Longsword, I think, is one of the most fun weapons in the game. Really versatile. Really satisfying to use. Let's just stay right here so we don't pull more.
Gas rat incoming! Poison rat!
Come on, this way.
I don't know how often in the lore you would see a Grail Knight, oh wow, rocking a great sword, or a hammer, rather. And frankly, I'm a little bit regretting my choice. I'm just a lot more used to the shield. I don't use hammer very often. Get off my friend!
Through here!
Yeah, IB, can you pass me that health?
I see the temple door. Walker, Lorna was right about the tick.
I don't want to be going into this next part with low health.
There's no glory in slaughtering the defenseless.
I'm not gonna pop that yet, but if it's needed, I will certainly do so. And I have Kongpot now, so I should be able to deal with these Chaos Warriors a lot more efficiently.
Look, ammunition.
Get down here.
What, like a couch lance? Like one you would rock if you were on horseback? That would definitely be interesting. I'm not sure I've ever seen anyone use a lance from foot, but I wouldn't be opposed to get another custom weapon for the Grail Knight. Another unique one. Where do you come from, buddy?
Here they come, mayflies.
Alright.
Hold the line, mate. They'll keep coming. The weak let me go.
Yeah, basically, we're gonna need a... Oh, no, why? Oh, that was Shade. Okay, that scared me. I thought Ironbreaker used his ult. I was like, no, not yet.
You hear what I hear, mates?
Leech. Grundy spear the chaos warrior.
The shadows fight. Even I I cannot fail. Feeding gods.
Nice, beautiful. Alright, we're gonna pop health now. Just to make sure we get through this part. Push hard, and then Ironbreaker, use your ult when you're ready. We're gonna stay right here, and we're gonna wall scoot if we need to. Oh my god, that's crazy. Well done, guys. Well done. Oh.
Life leech is dead.
Well played. I don't think Ironbreaker even used his ult there.
Someone kill that light stormer. Keep back, Death
I cannot do anything about that. Can do nothing for you, son.
By the sound of it.
I take out my stations where I can with it. It's just so uproar if I shoot one at you.
I can't change much more. No! Well, fine. So that's how it is.
I am super pumped for Chaos Waste, though. I'm really hoping we see something crazy from Fat Shark. I don't know what's gonna happen. Obviously, we don't have any confirmation about anything in terms of the DLC, when it's coming, what's gonna be in it. But as I said in my video for it, it doesn't make any sense to go to the Chaos Waste if we're not seeing demons. So if we don't get demons, I think we can all be intensely disappointed. Pretty much just boils down to that. Like, there need to be new enemies if we're going to a new area of the world. Not much else to it. That is a lot of bad guys.
I walk beyond the light.
But the question is, what kind of demons are we going to be seeing? And I think Nurgle theme still makes a lot of sense. Because Rot Bloods are, at the end of the day, like, the main focus. But that's kind of the nice thing about the Chaos Waste. They don't have to shut themselves down to only one, like, Nurgle demon type. It doesn't even have to be Nurgle. We don't even have to be fighting anything to do with the Rot Bloods. Could it easily be Khorne? Could be Tzeentch? Probably not Tzeentch, just because their run-of-the-mill demons aren't exactly, like, Vermintide material. Screamers of Tzeentch. Not exactly something you'd see on the battlefields of Vermintide, I feel like. But I don't know. Seeing something like a Bloodletter would be pretty badass. Seeing some Sineshi Demonettes would also be very badass. Realistically, I think Plague Drones, Plague Bears, that kind of thing are more likely, but we have gotten one screenshot of Chaos Waste, and that's it. It was kind of like a war camp looking image, but it was all warped. Kind of like Wizard's Tower. Influence from the warp was kind of impacting how the material plane was functioning. It was interesting to look at.
Not so good in a fair fight, assassin.
I love that imagery, man. That looks so cool.
Oh, problem from my memory.
Castle Drakenfels, baby. That's where we're headed.
Dusk and shadow.
I mean, yeah, I think thematically it makes more sense.
Ammunition.
Uh-oh. We're fighting them, boys. And that is how you deal with a patrol as Grail Knight. Pop a conch pot and watch them melt.
You're getting the knack of this, Dory. Keep doing that, and I'll take your beard. You want your cookout down in, Dory? Oh, kill that bloody racket down.
I heard a Packmaster.
Beast incoming.
Stunner leeches no more. They call these arrows. They'll have to do.
Could you see a Vermin Lord as a boss for the Chaos Waste DLC? I mean, it's possible. I don't think it would make the most sense. Like, if we're going to the north, it's going to be Chaos focused, which means we won't be seeing top-tier Skaven troops there. We'll be seeing, well, hopefully, demons. Chaos Lords. Stuff from the Warp. Whereas the Realm of Ruin for the Skaven is a little bit different. It's not exactly the same thing.
Karen, you're in a bad way.
So I would love to see a Vermin Lord at some point in Vermintide. I think it makes sense. As our heroes grow stronger, the levels of enemies we fight should get tougher, for sure. But I'd rather see like a greater demon of some sort when we go to the Wastes for this particular DLC. In what way do you think Darktide would cheapen what we have in Vermintide?
You hear that knife beat, Dory? Here they come.
It will definitely slow down like progress on the game, like the pace of content. That's already happened. Like, we already know. Remember that period like a year ago where we were like, where the hell is all of, like the new content for this game? They said it was gonna be a 10-year thing. Well, what we didn't realize at the time was they were working on Darktide. So yes, it's already slowed down the pace of content quite dramatically, I would say. All we can hope is that that wait will be worth it. Which I think it will be. I've loved both Vermintide 1 and Vermintide 2, so. I do love this map too. It's just gorgeous.
Stop complaining, Warp.
Yeah, I definitely regret not running shields. I don't actually like Great Hammer. It's a good weapon objectively. Like, there are people who can do really well with it, but I feel like the shield is way nicer for creating space for you when you're surrounded. I've barely been using the Great Hammer at all.
A black stormer just for us and leeches nearby.
My special kills this game are going to be super low. I've not killed very many at all. Ow.
Look,
Carry that for now. Uh-oh. Brilliant behind you! You got it.
Give the water to kick it. Don't toss up. Yes, not any longer.
Is that all? I was hoping for an explosion. Huh, maybe next time.
Yeah, I probably agree, Gravetix. I think Bretonnian Longsword might be one of, if not the best weapons in Vermintide 2. Which makes sense. I mean, you might as well give the Grail Knight some OP stuff. Alright, how do you even get over there? Alright, if we walk up here, I think we can get there. Get some temp health now. Make sure they're not coming behind us. I don't think we can get there from here. Oh wait, maybe. Yeah, we can. Maybe not. Really, you can't get through that?
It's a strangler. Don't let it grab you. Test your hook against my axe, would you?
No. All right, come back, come back, come back.
Really, Ratty? Challenge a maven of the flame. Ratty! Looks angry, darling.
I guess we can fight it here. This isn't too bad.
Am I a rat?
Oh, yeah. That is fantastic. Doesn't work quite as well on Cataclysm, but on Legend, you will delete bosses like that.
There's always bloody more of them, isn't there? Boom! Gas!
Oh, ow, that hurt. Let's get together. We're getting a little bit spread out.
I walk beyond the light.
We didn't go back for that Grim, did we? Okay, that just absolutely melted me. I didn't like that very much.
Well, fire rat.
Warrior rats!
Yeah, dude, honestly, that's the thing I want to see most from a runesmith. Just Batista bomb someone with an actual anvil. Just put him on the top of it, like put it over your head, just Batista bomb him into the ground. Slam it. Drop the hammer, as it were. If they don't add that to the game, I'm probably gonna quit Vermintide forever.
Rattling gun, move!
Well, that gate's not for climbing.
Someone deal with that, please. Or not. Or just hide from it, that works too.
Medical supplies.
I
Over
think
here.
that's a Glober deer.
Delightful. A healer's satchel.
How much damage would that do to
Right,
the boss at the end of Castle Drakenfels? Good damage, but not, well, I don't actually know, to be honest. Like, if you have a conch pot, you can definitely get some good damage done that way with the double strike gold.
check your aim out.
But I don't think it'd be mind-blowing.
Blood everywhere, and another one's gone.
I think he might actually have damage resist to that kind of damage type anyway. I think it's shotguns that do the most damage to him. Most of the fat guys too, actually.
Now that's an ominous looking door.
Yeah, let's get inside, and then we'll chill on the health potion part.
Oh yes, I'm ready.
Mind your step. This place will be full of traps.
Yeah, we can just stay right here.
Oi, Shannon, save your face for the fall.
Lovely little potion.
Honestly, it might be a good thing we skip that second Grim just to make sure that we don't fail at the end of this. Because the hardest part of the mission's still coming up. Gonna have 55 plague monks every 5 seconds. Yeah, we'll keep the med packs. We're all going in with full health, basically, so I think we're fine on that front. And I might as well use one of these.
But I sense there's more to this than wanton destruction.
Okay, let's do it. Single strike damage is capped with shade to prevent that. Yeah, that's probably the same for Grail Knight as well.
Ah, strangler.
Alright, guys, stay with me the whole time.
That clanking brutes can't fool my ears. Chaos Warrior, just what you wanted. Warpstone shots coming in.
Gotta put some gargoyle heads on some thick-ass gargoyle booties. Take a look at these things. Oh my lord, that is some junk in that trunk.
Plague must have the head made right.
Uh-oh. Alright. Ow. This is where having a shield is definitely better.
Dusk and shadow.
Yeah, this is the spot that wipes pubs, no question about it.
Foolish to face it head on.
Stay right here, corner up right here, guys. We'll kill the wave and then we'll go. Maybe Shay can get that invisible. That would work as well.
Go to lots of fire rats.
It's a decent start so far. Just gotta be patient. Don't want to rush this. Alright, plagues. Oh my god. Okay, how is that hitting me from all the way over there? What the hell? Honestly, we should have switched tones. We should have had someone else have the med kit, but fine. Yeah, this is where being on voice comms is really helpful. Fortunately, we do not have that option right now. Oh, we already did it? That was fast. Nice.
You're stewing so drinking
You want more dwarfs? Keep shooting at me and you'll start one. Scunner leech down.
Pop that elbow down a pair of balls, I'll give her that.
We are gonna get some more Chaos Warriors before the end of this, so I'll pop my conch pot then. But as long as we're safe and stay together here, I think we got it. Nah, I don't think Space Hulk sucks. The gameplay is just underwhelming compared to the atmosphere. But yeah, I will say the gameplay did not live up to what I wanted it to be. Hopefully Dark Tide will. Because it's a great idea, the execution just wasn't great. I'd say at best it was an average game.
Yeah, this could have gone better. But well, where we want it to be.
Plague months incoming. Good. I suppose that's my blood.
Go on, help focus the resources. We'll be back. Hurry up, Gloria. Work together.
Get inside, boys!
I walk in endless silence.
Well played. That is not an easy mission. Doing that in pubs is hard. Well done, well done. Yeah, I mean, well, I don't know why you'd say rip Deathwing. Deathwing's been ripping pieces for years at this point. But yeah, for sure, it'll be, I guess, the final nail in the coffin, as it were. Yeah, I feel like having a little bit more mobility opens up a lot more gameplay options. maybe going actual Space Marines instead of Terminators would have been more effective, but that wasn't really the issue. My biggest problem with Space Hulk Deathwing was that there just wasn't any option for like melee. Like melee was just intensely unsatisfying. Like you compare it to Vermintide and just the NIDs, the Gene Stealers just don't react to your weapons the way they react to your weapons in Vermintide. When you slice ahead, it didn't slice ahead. It just kind of felt like you were swinging at the air, and then there happened to be creatures in the way and they would die. Whereas in Vermintide, like if you hit a slave rat with a hammer from their left side, they'll go flying in the opposite direction. When you bring a hammer down on their head, there's a crunch and the head disappears. It's not like that. In Space Hulk Deathwing, it's like, I have lightning claws and I'm going to stab the air and then things will just kind of like randomly come apart in front of it's so weird and hard to describe, but if they had nailed melee combat in that game, I would have been much more on board with it, but they just didn't. It felt nowhere near as satisfying as what I've come to expect from other games. And honestly, the shooting wasn't really anything spectacular either. Like the bolters didn't really sound like bolters. Plasma guns literally sound like pew 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 pew, which, meh, I don't know. Not my thing. What is the best candy for Halloween? Well, it's not technically candy, but Oreos and milk, baby. Milk and cookies is what the channel's named for. How we do it over here. Okay, so that was a good run. We got our hat too, which is fun. What'd we get? We got a soldier's vault for missing 1 Grim. Jesus. All right. Well, let's play a mission where we actually know where the books are, and we'll get more people in. I'm gonna switch my classes though. So, what do you guys want to see? There's a lot that's available. I know that Knight has been completely changed, so I've actually not played Knight since the changes went live. Probably won't do that now because we were just Grail Knight, but we could play Waystalker. We could play Bounty Hunter, we could play Witch Hunter Captain, we could play Ranger, play Slayer. Let me know in chat what you guys want to see. Yeah, I agree. The specials in Space Hulk Deathwing didn't feel too special either. Like, they all kind of felt like variations on the same theme. Which is, honestly, there's a reason Vermintide copied Left 4 Dead. They did an incredible job with enemy design in that game. Smokers, Prowlers, Hunters, blah, 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 whatever. I don't remember them all. But, essentially, every single main special character in Vermintide is built off of one of those from Left 4 Dead. And they all combine to make for some really nasty and powerful combinations, like a Packmaster pulling you into the middle of a horde where you then get hit by a Globadier, that kind of thing. Like, there's so much synergy there between the enemies that was kind of completely absent from Deathwing. Iron Drake, Ranger, Slayer, Zealot, Handmaiden. I'm seeing a lot of Iron Drakes. Okay, I'm down for that. I mean, it's not my favorite class in the game, but there is something to be said for just mowing down a horde with Drake Fire, so I'm down. What mission do you want to see? Let's see, we're gonna go... Actually, yeah, our Iron Breaker's looking pretty sexy right now. What weapon do we want to use? I feel like shield is pretty good, obviously. I don't have a red flamethrower, but let's see. We have thermal equalizer, armored for infantry. We have barrage, power versus infantry and monsters. That's probably the one we use the most. Yeah, I think we go for that one. And then go Natty Bond, of course, because we're Ironbreaker. We'll go Curse Resist, because we need that. Talents. Rockbreaker. We'll check that in a second. Let's pick a map. Dark Omens. Oh, everyone's going Dark Omens. Okay, I'm down. I'm down. All right, boys, come on in and join. We got a Dark Omens on Legend coming up right now. And we've got Ironbreaker dropping the flamethrowers into Beastmen's home turf, burning down the forest.
My brushes again. They keep going missing.
I'll find you some more.
Also, that's a good point. It is Geheimnisnacht, so we definitely need to play some of the normal missions to get some of that lighting. I think Dark Omens will get it. I'm pretty sure, but we'll check.
Never hear you speak much about your first tutor, Saren.
Old Rambler, you mean? He didn't teach me much. He wanted a shadow apprentice.
Yeah, Trollhammer Torpedo for the engineer would be super badass. I feel like the game's lacking some kind of explosive wave clear as a range tool.
Horrible lesson about hitting young girls with a butt of his staff.
Trollhammer Torpedo for killing monsters, or Grenade Launcher for clearing out waves, both would be super fun if balanced appropriately. Honestly, Fat Shark would probably make them less good than they should be, but I'm fine with that as long as they're fun to use. Grenade Launcher would be super fun. What would I have changed for Winds of Magic? The grind. I think most of the things I could have changed for Vermintide 2 was the grind. Like the Skinner box style. Like, I get it, man. Like, Fat Shark wants people to play the game as much as physically possible. And obviously, devs want that because they want people to play their game. Like, that's cool. But at the same time, it's a situation where if I feel... Like, I'm not encouraged to continue playing if I feel like I have to put in ungodly hours to get my stuff, right? Like, if I see that things are insurmountable, I quit playing. I'm not invested or, like, encouraged to keep going, like, oh, I can't wait to put in another 1,000 hours so I can finally get the weapon I want. Like, no. Now, they fixed some of that, obviously, but it took entirely too long, and it was frustrating. So, they made a couple of the same mistakes with Winds of Magic. They also made some really good things with Winds of Magic. They just didn't port it over to the base
I've
game.
never heard you use it.
I have many other names, and I shan't share them.
We've had a meteor crash down with all the usual death, destruction, and creepy crawlies coming out of the woodwork. My thumbs are prickling about
I'm in
it.
US East.
We can't leave it alone, that's for sure. Time to do your thing.
Well, we'll definitely cover more news when the class for Barden is announced, whenever that is, hopefully soon. I think it's coming in November, so yeah, I mean, we'll definitely cover that. I'm not going to speculate about it beforehand, just because I'll probably end up making like 5 videos for it anyway, like as soon as it's announced. Or as soon as I get my hands on it, at least. I won't make like 5 news videos for it, obviously, but we'll do a stream for it, we'll do gameplay for it, might do a tutorial for it. We'll do the same thing we did with Grail Knight, honestly, and coverage for Grail Knight did really well. I think the gameplay video I uploaded for it was like 140,000 views, which is great. And the live stream I did for it ended up with like 50 or 60,000, so yeah, I mean, we'll for sure be covering plenty of that. We'll be covering the crap out of Chaos Wastes as well. Hopefully it doesn't overlap with what's coming from Warhammer 2, but we don't know when news is coming for Darktide, man. Hopefully soon. But it's coming out next year, so I don't know if we should expect anything by the end of the year, because they have Chaos Wastes and the new class coming as well. Alright, lighting is different. I don't know that I see Morslib hanging out in the...
Badly wrong. Another of these black birds comes to challenge me.
Tread lightly, Geordie.
They're full foes.
Alright, so we have opportunity. I should have gone more over my class before I started this, what I have set up, and I actually didn't change my talents. But, talents should be good for this run. I'm set up for it. But we have Opportunist on our shield, and the great thing about that is that interrupts Storm Vermin overheads and allows me to push them and bully them a lot. So if I see them about to hit my teammate, I just go like that, push them once, and they're knocked out of the animation, which is very strong, as you might imagine.
Let that bomb speak with Sigmar's voice.
So it does have different lighting, but I don't see the moons. So we might not get actual Morslib hanging up tonight, but it's not on Dark Omens. I guess there's just clouds everywhere.
I like this less and less.
I'm gonna burn him!
Wizard, why is my tent gone?
We're going double flame? Okay. That might be a little bit too much wave clear, but
Yourself an efficient tool for slaughter. Sigma provide. The head's the weak point.
woohoo! Woohoo!
Glory everywhere!
The quintuple, baby!
Gun ready.
Honestly, I think the core gameplay in Vermintide is so much fun that it's hard for me to get like burnt out on it. Like, I'm always down to get on and play a couple games. I may not play for a long time when we don't have new content. Like, I certainly don't spend my nights like playing like 6, 7, 8 missions in a row. Nothing like that, but I don't want to go that way. Actually, that'd be the exit anyway.
Blast.
Hello.
Ride this.
But this stuff right here doesn't get old, man. Yeah, I think this squad knows what they're doing, boys.
Look at that and go!
The hell is that?
At last.
Mysterious.
Glory trekking! Glory charge!
Oh, that didn't work. I wanted to see if the flamethrower actually cancels the charge. It does not.
Leap, Flowling!
Alright, we're way spread out.
Kill that bombardier! So, who'd like a song?
You forest folk would make good allies, if not so mercurial in nature.
Allies.
Have I ever done the hidden cave Easter egg? I have indeed. It is a fun little exit, but you end up fighting Skaven down there, I think, not Beastmen, which I'm not quite as much a fan of. If I'm on the Beastmen map, I'm gonna fight Beastmen.
Whatever happens here today is the start. Once the corruptors find foothold, spread like
One less leap!
the sky weeps. The weave trembles. What has become of this place?
People live down there, darlings. I shudder to think how
What did they promise at launch?
we must recover.
What specifically are you talking about?
Get worse.
Find that cousin like Stormer. He can't be far. Look out! It's charging!
There's more slib. Oh, that is gorgeous.
Now!
One last gasp from the saucer.
I just want to take a nap right here. Enjoy the sights and sounds, you know?
I'll set that hooker ablaze.
That Packmaster will trouble us no more.
No, I don't think I've ever done the hidden room one.
Stop showing off! You'll never be as good as us.
Bargain. Sure, you just got me.
Here they come.
Polish up!
That whip praying on the false beard.
No flag! Here! It works if they stole me instead.
Oh, here we go. Now this is what Ironbreaker's good for. Just hold that choke point.
They are heretics, conquerors, and cruel beyond measure. People flow easily in their senses.
Yes. We'll take you to remind us of ourselves.
Yeah, they come behind.
A mayfly.
Run, Washington! It's going to explode!
That is so badass, dude.
More storm vermin. Is there no end to them?
Look out! Mastigar! Potion!
Is that a potion?
I can't fear a storm vermin. Storm vermin.
That's a fire rat! Someone kill it!
Yeah, this used to be one of the hardest maps in the game. When it came out, it was the hardest map when Beastmen were bugged. And they were basically hyper-dense stacking on top of each other like crazy. They'd have so much density, being able to deal with them was really, really hard, especially on Cata. But it still has, I think, one of the, maybe the hardest moments of any map in the game, which is coming up pretty soon here. I don't know if the pubs will be able to if we'll be able to deal with it together, but we'll do our best. I think you guys know what I'm talking about. It's the World War I trench style part. Gets pretty rough. Alright, I gotta deal with that. Yeah, we're gonna go into this a little bit too spread out, I think. Hack. Yeah, good old. I'm too short. I can't see a goddamn thing. Push hard. Alright, yeah, it's not ideal, man. We're going into this next part pretty low.
Here, the bridge. Blackrock, your hours come. Assassin!
I need a conch bot or something. Actually, yeah, Salt. That's not bad on Saltspire. He can rock that if he wants.
Stop shooting me, Carillion!
My flame burns the brighter, Reki. Oh, we just lost our homie. Feels bad. All right, yeah. No, come back.
I'll wait at this blade, man.
We don't want her to spawn in the middle of the horde. Come back, guys. Yeah, I guess if Handmaiden wants it, she can take it. For clutching might be good, maybe. Pop your strength.
See? A potion.
Oh, let this potion work. Pack bastard.
Oh.
Kill it. Sneak rat is dead.
Okay, so what we're gonna do, I'm gonna grab
Potion here. I can't vouch
That.
for the taste.
Just rats.
oh, okay, well.
The darkness shines with shadows.
Whatever. Let's push.
Cousin Ockree says hello.
I don't know how far away she spawned. I think it actually might have been pretty far. Go for a ride. Oh, yikes.
Ah, no, you can't. You also fly. Give me a stop.
To the voids again.
How you doing? That's it.
A vile stench won't save you, Scryer rats.
Gas rat's dead.
Always to face his head on.
I did finally take damage. Just a gas, I think.
By the comet, the banner falls.
Alright. Oh, she's close. Good. So that is why you go back. If for those of you guys who have not seen that before, the reason you sometimes want to go backwards when your partner dies is because if you keep going forwards, they'll spawn further away. And sometimes that means they'll spawn after an event, which can get really ugly. So we went backwards to hope that she would spawn in front, and she did. Got more of a horde coming.
Oh, that glory flexing's tearing down. You reckon you got to do me with that? Kill that gas rat!
Rat gas or dwarven stench. Garden's there.
I think Packmasters count as monster. So my bonus versus monsters helps versus them, which means I can actually melt Packmasters pretty quick too. Which is useful, especially on a map like this, because If you haven't noticed, it's all alleyways, it's all choke points, which means pack masters pull you through and you can't see them because they're in the middle of a horde, and then you just get like insta downed.
This devastation, sinfulness, and damnation are ever heralds of destruction.
I got more hordes coming.
There's an ambush!
Ow. You got a little bit too far ahead there. Oh my god, everyone's dying. I did not want to ult there, but I got a cockpot, so. We have no healing whatsoever. Oh god. This is about to get really bad. We have no healing in the worst part of the map to have no healing. Alright, boys. Hug right. Stay with me. We'll do what we can. Hug right, hug right, hug right. This way. Guys, stay on me. We're gonna have to kill that. Oh my god, everyone just died. Oh no. I think we're gonna lose, boys. Alright, we can't go right because of the patrol. Oh, she attacked them, didn't she? Alright, it's every man for himself now. We're running. I'm running! Oh my god. Yeah. Alright, we tried. Why did I run back? Because you ran into a patrol when it was 2v a patrol. Like... I don't think he's actually listening to the stream anyway. Yeah, so I said go right because right was the right call at the start, but when we saw the patrol there and it's 2v an entire patrol and all the other specials and stuff that were coming, like you can't aggro that at that point. You're just gonna lose. GG though. We tried our best. Well played. Gonna switch up the party here. I'm also not really interested in being quote unquote criticized by a level 29. I'm pretty sure I have more experience with the game than he does. Alright. So what we're gonna do is switch characters. Ironbreaker's fun, but I don't feel like I can make quite the impact I want to with it. I can just be like a stone wall, but I can't kill things fast. I don't have good mobility, so I can't dodge specials and stuff too easy. So I've not played Elf yet. I think I'm gonna rock Waystalker here, and we'll check out her kit real quick. And we'll play a new mission, because I don't really feel like hitting that point of Dark Omens again. That part just gets really hard for pubs. So definitely a Geheimnisnacht lighting, that is for sure. Let's go What do you guys think? Maybe Empire and Flames? You know what? We'll do Against the Grain. Not played that mission in a while. And take a look at our kit here. So we're on Against the Grain Legend. If you want to come join, hook it up, baby. It's all good, Alex. No problem, man. It happens. That's not an easy run. Dark Omens is not an easy run. Got Zim Bam Bim Bo 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 Bo. We got Goat Herder and Neota 7. I'm gonna play Waystalker. Let's check talents real quick. See what I want. Well, first thing. They buffed the crap out of the Dread Drake, the Greatsword, but I've really still never been a fan of the Elven Greatsword. I like having more mobility than that. Spear is always good. Glaive is always good. I might go dual swords. I feel like that synergizes pretty well with what we're trying to do. We'll go longbow. Go natty bond again. Yeah, I think that looks fine. Okay, so Dryad's Thirst is damaging multiple enemies in one swing, gives temporary health. We do have higher crit chance when we're Carillion, but I feel like we'll be doing this a lot with the dual swords. So let's go for Dryad's Thirst. Additional arrow is really useful. Assassin.
Fancy another game of cards?
I'm a greedy guts, I admit it. I'm gonna go Isha's Embrace. Definitely lower cooldown on True Shot, and yeah, definitely the ammunition. So I think that setup is good. Well, yeah, Carillion's boss damage when she's Waystalker isn't amazing, but that's not really your job. Like you want to be rolling with a Grail Knight or a shade. Well, not a shade. Any boss killing class is what you want to be rocking with when you're Waystalker. My job's kill specials, and I mean I can do that amazing because I just bottom out and press F and they die. And I also have a longbow that's good for killing them too. So I don't need to get super aggressive against bosses. I'm okay versus them, but nothing special. Just headshot them with a longbow, pretty much.
I've had reports of
So, of course, we have 2 guaranteed bosses on Against the Grain. And this is going to be maybe the most Halloween-themed map we've done so far. Maybe even more than Castle Drakenfels, because we've got that spooky lighting going on, which is fun. So, I think we're going to be in a situation where we need boss killing potential. Thank you for the donation, man. Much appreciated. Well, Fashion Tide was promised at launch, but the amount of skins is still laughable and the drop rates are horrible, which makes the addition of the shop an insult to longtime players. Well, I don't think the addition of the shop was an insult at all. Like, that was kind of what we wanted from the start. So, having that was always a nice thing. It just took really, really, really long to finally have it happen. Yeah, our boss killing's fine here. We got Unchained, we got Slayer, we got Grail Knight. I think we're gonna be good. So, very different style from the Ironbreaker. Now I have a ton of mobility, a ton of range potential, and a lot of dodging, which is nice. I don't know what the effective dodge count for sword is, but or dual swords, but it's pretty good. It looks like it's at least 5 or 6. It's not infinite, I don't think. It's only dual daggers. Maybe it is. And there were 2 there. I'm also a lot squishier. I would have taken a lot more damage in that Dark Omens run if I was in another class, but Ironbreaker kind of saved me a few times there. the biggest thing I want them to do for cosmetics, which is also, it should be super easy. Two things. Make the Vermintide 1 skins workable with the new hats, so that I don't have to just use the whole skin by itself. I can actually put new hats on the old skin. Because, like, most of these hats were in the first game anyway. And then the other one is make the actual cosmetics match. Like, it's ridiculous that 3 years after the game came out almost, the hats don't match with the skins themselves.
Move quickly, Lumberboots, unless you want burning to ash. There is no escape.
Well, that was nice. There's something nice about pressing F and just watching a bunch of bad guys die.
I spy a Globadier.
What are you doing, buddy? I can't shoot that. I like it. I like it, Grail Knight. I like it. Manly. You might die for it, but...
That's a gas rat. Oh, shit for that.
Yeah, it took us...
Get over, you filthy bugger.
You fought through worse, Kruber.
Well, I don't know where our teammates are.
Take it out.
It was manly, man. I appreciate it. Even if it wasn't the smartest thing. Alright, we don't want to be in the middle of the map when this starts, so let's okay. Well, whatever, I'll go to them.
I'll hold them. I'll seal hold.
It's like herding cats, my dudes.
You need aid, Kruber. Ha! Let Adwas live the flame, wizard!
Jenna, don't burn old Kruber. Come on.
Ow.
An elixir there, if you want to risk a mayfly alchemist's art.
You can't destroy the pumpkins? Why even live?
Storm vermin.
Look at there's health here, guys.
Ugh, mayfly.
I guess there's some down there,
raids.
too.
They've wandered off again. I feel the winds writhing. Blight stormer. The furnace!
Those are plague monks?
Shame to see the harvest going to waste.
What do you mean the hats match? Man, like 80% of the hats in the game don't match skins at all. What the hell are you smoking? I mean, yeah, there are some that do, but most of them don't. Like, if you look at the unlock skins for Handmaiden, for example, she has a blue robe. There's no hat that matches it at all. Like, there's a ton that straight up don't work. The whole point is, like, you want the cosmetics to switch colors when you put a new skin on. And that wouldn't be hard. It's been one of the biggest criticisms of the game's cosmetic for, like, the longest time. So, no, they certainly do not. Yeah, I'm not saying, like, none of the skins in the game match at all. I'm saying, like, a lot of them do not. We're gonna hold this door right here. Slayer should probably get back. Slayer should definitely get back. There's Packmaster and Gutter Runner on the map now.
You reckon you got the doorway with that? Assassin doorway!
Up you get, Forkson.
Alright, we're alright. I'm gonna heal him now.
Assassin
No, he's good.
dead.
Okay. So we got a guaranteed boss spawn right here. Definitely have the DPS to get through it quickly. I'll get the skeleton key. Yeah. The Waystalker one is particularly egregious, I would agree. And it's kind of sad because like a lot of the hats would match really well with her Vermintide 1 skin, which I love, by the way. I think most people do. Better than a Vermintide 2 skin.
There's a gutter runner about.
Something in the shadows, mate.
Ha! Get us off there. Not before tight.
It is horrible. Chaos storm.
Ed is dead. Well done. That was easy.
Let the spawn down.
Not soon enough. It rolled on me.
But yeah, for some reason, all the this is the skin I'm using right now. This is a Vermintide 1 skin. It's amazing. Like, they did an amazing job with it. But you can't change the hat, which is weird because most of the hats that she has in the game in Vermintide 2 are from Vermintide 1, where you could use the skin with any of those hats. So, frankly, I don't quite understand it, but let's kill him. Make sure that pack dies. As I've said many times, the core gameplay of Vermintide 2 is pretty special. So I can forgive some of it. Oh yeah, you can't play Vermintide. You can't play Carillion without shooting through your teammates, man. It's a rite of passage. You need to do at least 1,000 friendly fire damage to play this character. We've had no beastmen on this map. Not too much chaos either. I think the second half of this map will probably end up being chaos. Oh, we didn't get the Grim, did we? Damn it.
Waystalker, you need to get the third tome.
I am going there now. Thank you, my friend. Just a beautiful one.
Medical supplies.
Sorry.
Nothing to apologize for, my guy.
Thank you.
Eat my steel, gas rat. That's what you bigger, Dory.
Alright, I'm gonna drop from here. I don't think I want to fight up there. Oh, Slayer. Grail Knight got it.
Bringing friends from behind.
Bouvier! At last, the Bouvier's dead.
Lad leaking.
Dude, it's like aim hacks, man. It's actually just cheating. Press F to cheat. Alright, we're gonna do some special sniping.
Another of these black furs comes to challenge me.
I've lost mates to Chaos Warriors.
Woo!
I don't
That's a fun
wanna
little shot.
live
More storm vermin. Is there no end to them?
We're missing 1 Grim, not a big deal.
I warned you.
Thick as the scum on the right.
Yeah, man, officially supported mods in this game would be amazing. I want to have pink weapons. Why is that not a thing? Oh god, my FPS just got dumpstered.
Oh no, I'm on a spin cycle.
Wow. Alright, I'm gonna get to my team. So they changed this event, so there are now specials that spawn in it. There used to not be a thing. But it's a lot harder when specials are coming in.
Johnny arm of these Kentucky goons, just like I told you. Yeah, right, Norma. Here they come. Perish me. You're only scratching your
I didn't kill him? Really?
A gas rat approaches.
Got to run it now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can have pink weapons on the modded realm, but you can't have it in the base game, which makes me sad. Being able to customize your weapons would be really nice. I can see why they haven't made that an officially sanctioned mod yet, but I feel like they should.
Yeah, got to run on.
He's back. Death rat. Get clear.
Ah, you're getting the knack of this, Shirley.
White leech lurking, mayflies. You got the...
Yeah, that's all.
I am indeed 35 with all characters. Sienna is the character I use the least. And it's funny because I actually like the character, but I don't like her melee weapons very much. I don't think they're very satisfying to use. And the bigger issue I have with her is that for YouTube gameplay, like, you're just looking at flames the whole game. It's kind of sad because she's by far the most unique character. But it's a situation where, like, visually, she's not maybe as fun to watch as some of the others because your vision is always obscured by so much noise, you know?
There is no escape.
Look, Shalia's gift.
Let's get out of here, Scoob! I'm gonna save my bomb.
Stick to the right.
Yeah, we're good.
Stick
This
to the
is
right.
it's actually
There's
much
a way
easier.
up here. It's easier.
We're good.
Rest is for later.
That ending was super easy. That's usually like a ton of Chaos Warriors.
Take that out.
I'm gonna bomb something to end this thing. Where they at? No. Alright, that was pretty easy. Not too bad at all. Pretty smooth. Again, we forgot the Grim because we're idiots, but besides that. You're gonna tell me what? Oh, everyone knows. I have no shame admitting that, my friend. Zero shame at all. I am the YouTuber. I am important. I get to heal myself first and foremost. Yeah, I almost always rock that. Honestly, it's one of those situations where... I mean, you can run both, right? But... when I'm playing pubs, I trust myself. I don't necessarily trust my allies. Like, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. I'll heal them when it's required. I'll be a team player. But, when it comes down to it, like, if I don't know you, I'm rocking self-heal, 100%, every single time. And I have no problem admitting that. GG's, guys. No, I love the playstyle that Sienna has. It's so unique. Like, all of her moves, all of her weapons, completely different than anything else in the game. Which I love. It's just that visually, like, you're literally looking at flames the whole game. Anytime you do anything, you're getting the flare, you're getting the edges of your screen getting blacked out because of the... There's just so much visual noise that goes on when you play her. It's not great for YouTube, and honestly, it's not necessarily... the most fun thing to look at, even if you're not trying to upload gameplay. And that's not Fat Shark's fault. That's just what flame is, right? Like, if your whole screen is covered in flame the entire game, you're not seeing things as clearly as you otherwise would. Triple heal? No, I think it's, well, actually, yes. If Grail Knight had a quest that gave me heal, then yes, it was triple heal. I didn't actually look at the stats at the end of the game to see how much damage and healing I took there, but yeah, if he had a quest for it, that was triple heal, because it'd be Amaranth, it'd be Natty Bond, and it would be whatever Grail Knight gave me. Alright, I am going to rock a different character. I think we'll disband this and start a new lobby. Of course I'm hyped for Darktide, man. As you well know, I love Vermintide. What would I not love about 40k version of it? I'm just really interested to see what the classes will be. And I'm hoping... Well, this got super dark. Fat Shark decides to take the plunge and go really out, like, zany and outside the box with the classes. And not keep it, like, so tied to the lore. In terms of... Well, we covered it in the Darktide video I did, like talking about future classes and stuff. There's just so much they could do. I'm hoping they get zany with it. All right, I'm gonna go. Let's see, we'll go another Helmgart mission, I think. Maybe War Camp would be. No, let's do Empire and Flames. And what class do you want to see?
The shadow magic protecting us works better at night.
Alright, actually, you know what? I screwed up. I can't change my class right now. I guess I'll let them join and then we'll tell them to switch if I need to. What class do you want to see? We've done Grail Knight, we've done Ironbreaker, we've done Carillion, Waystalker, we've done... Is that it? Have we only done 3 missions? I'm not playing Sienna. I want to play Saltspire.
I confess, Gregson, that I find your diligence uplifting. You understand duty.
I've always been an advocate for rule of cool in video games. It doesn't need to, I mean, yes, if you're playing a 40k or a fantasy game or Lord of the Rings, doesn't matter what the setting is, there are certain rules you have to adhere to, right? And you should respect the setting. At the same time, if you are looking for playable characters and classes, it doesn't matter if it's not like a super lore-friendly alliance. Same thing we got in Vermintide. There's no way a Waystalker and a Witch Hunter Captain and a Fire Wizard are all going to be fighting back to back to back. You can get even more zany with it, and it's not a problem because having classes that are fun to play is much more important than saying, oh, every character in the game needs to be an Eldar because Dark Eldar and Eldar and Tau would never fight together. Like, I don't think people should restrict themselves that hard. Is he not switching?
I've not heard you speak much
You
of
close
your
that?
lost home lately.
You know what? Nah, I think Bounty Hunter is more fun, so let's go Bounty Hunter. And I could rock Falchion. That got buffed recently. Sigma is playing the Shade? Absurd. Alright, let's go Curse Resist here. No. I guess I'm fine playing quick play. I don't really care that much. Not going Billhook. I think we'll go Falchion. I love dual pistols, so we'll definitely rock that. Go Natty Bond. And check our talents here too. So melee critical strikes and headshots restore temp health. Way to fire, assassin, prize, bounty. That's not so important on the pistols, but I don't know if I need it more than any of these. It still helps me conserve ammo, which is nice. Double shotted, and yeah, job well done for the damage resist. Alright, let's do it. The poster does clearly show 3 humans and 1 ogre. You are correct. It does. But that doesn't mean they can't get... Well, we don't know anything about the game yet, is really what it boils down to. We thought initially when the trailer first came out that the playable characters would all be the guard that we saw. That's obviously not the case. They've said so. But those guys are long dead by the time we show up. So, I am expecting an Ogren. I am expecting to see a bunch of human classes, but I mean, even again, and I covered it in that video, like even within the Imperium itself, there are a million classes that would be unique and interesting and fun to play.
That we've come so close without interference.
We are as prepared as can be. Righteousness shall see us through.
Well, we've still a sorcerer to have a friendly, stabby chat with. Bring your gift of the gab, mates. And your gift of the stab.
Oh!
See him fall!
We're all telling collected. Come, Stunner. My disdain alone will fell you.
The Chaos Warrior falls.
Grail Knight has his level 100 helmet.
You're making a fight.
Chaos Warrior down.
Alright, we got Chaos Spawn at the start. Come on, buddy.
A final thrasher. Hook that. Drop them dead. Perish me.
Oh, there's ammo right there? Okay.
I'm a mortal aflame.
Ow. That did half my health. Or I got shot too, one of those.
Has no one seen this guild since left?
Alright, that was not my favorite. I don't know if part of that was friendly fire, if that was all from Chaos Spawn. Bounty Hunter's not the tankiest class in the game, so it could have just been Spawn, but... Ouch.
There guildsmen.
Alright, Chris Anderson, after this game then, if you want to join up when I queue the lobby, feel free, man.
Get! Good shot, Tricolazzi!
Yeah, one of my biggest complaints, and again, it's just a purely visual thing, it doesn't matter, but in Vermintide 1, your weapons would look really clean and shiny and sexy and well maintained. Look at how this my sword looks like it's made of stone. It's really kind of weird looking, actually. For Vermintide 3 and Darktide, I hope they go back to the cleaner visual style on the weapons, because this is some ugly ass steel. I don't know what they're using. I'm fine with that being like the level 1 type, but if I'm rocking reds and like high quality weapons, it shouldn't look this bad. Very ugly beaten steel.
Have a care. That's a kill.
You hear what I hear, mate?
The falchion in Vermintide 1 was so sexy. Ooh, those headshots though, that's satisfying.
That bomb's mine, or should be anyway.
What's good about Brace of Pistols on Bounty Hunter? It's fun to use.
Ammunition here.
I think it's objectively a more fun weapon than a repeater pistol. Well, not objectively, it's my opinion that it's a more fun weapon. It definitely doesn't synergize as well, because you don't have the 8-round bursts. But I don't play Vermintide on Legend for, to play meta. You don't need to play meta on Legend. On Cata, maybe.
So much destruction. Lots of folk to avenge hereabouts, Dory.
I do not fear a storm vermin.
Kill the fire, Tricolazzi, while you still can.
Can we find something a bit more stable and quickly?
I would say clutch potential is maybe a little bit higher with the Brace of
Keep
Pistols.
it up.
If you're in a really sticky situation, you can deal with a lot more threats quickly, as opposed to the repeater pistol.
Someone give me a Hook that Crowley, don't get caught. Dive!
That's a leak.
You won't trouble us no more.
Help me! Are you blind?
Sigma, bless this shot!
We got the tome. Both Grims are coming up here in a second. I think we can full book this pretty easy. I will take that cockpot.
Over here!
See, even though we had built those canals, they'd be bridges.
People are just joining off the lobby, man. I'm not adding any of the players that are coming in. They're just joining off the lobby when I queue up.
Backstabber! And chaos warrior, it's ours from the cold. Crossfire, get left! The hillside's coming down. Reach wedge! Keep back!
Out of my way!
There is no escape.
Lock helm!
Is that what it? I have never seen this in my life. I don't even know what the purpose of that is.
I died. Return me to the soil.
Well fought, Sergeant!
Sagi is dead. You're welcome.
Stay away from my vodka. Yeah, I don't know that they're all randoms in quick play. I think some of them have definitely been subscribers. Do we have Tome? Tome.
Thank you.
Write them down. Like, over here.
Let's do some healing.
Medical supplies.
How is it that you see worse with 2 eyes than I with 1?
Okay, if you're gonna run away from me, then I'm not gonna heal you.
Vile brew, make no mistake. Now, that's a stunner leech.
Anyone else's stomach heaving at that?
Been quite the spoopy Halloween so far. Many monsters have been slain.
Wretched scum!
Ah, the stink of it. They're just
And shot him through a wall.
Clone lava coming in! Chaos warrior, I'll need another drink.
All right, Grim time. Oh, you're good.
Dying? No!
Ow.
I will! You ailing, sir?
A little bit, man. Not really a fan.
Oi! Over here!
Might have to pop my conch here in a second. Oh yeah, that patrol is coming for sure.
Go on! Again!
All right,
Take it!
here we go.
Right, that's all you've got! Dead, not alive! War hunting!
over there, Lumberfoots. Chaos warrior.
See, peasant, the head's weaker! Like that, no feather! Good killing, Silver! You're a credit to your regiment!
Easy game.
We all crack heads in the same cause.
Same cause. Yes.
Yeah, Grail Knight's carrying right now. Grail Knight is strong.
I said.
Just as I say! Good to me! Leech incoming! Light leech is dead!
That stench. Storm vermin.
Stop at it!
Darkness. Pressing in.
Fanatics! Plague monks!
We got full books. Yes, indeed. Perfect. Oh, he got wrecked. Oh, he's dead. Okay, well, we did have full books. Yikes.
Don't waste that bomb!
Yeah, he's been a bit YOLO this game. He's been a bit YOLO.
Look out! Clovertier!
How did that miss?
Fire!
Corner up, guys. Oh, we are not together at all.
Over here! Easy! Oh, hell, but Clovertier!
Medical supplies. Is it too much to ask
Woo!
for a respite?
All right. Yeah, that dude got absolutely. He got wrecked. So let's just say that. That's what plague monks will do to you, even on Legends. They can be a bit brutal. Berserkers and plague monks are probably the two biggest threats in this game.
I smell witchery.
Outside of maybe
Our
like
body is
gutter
near.
runners in the middle of a horde. All right, we're good.
Watch out! Hook rat!
Come here, Lumberfoot.
Esteemed guests, greeting.
I thank thee for joining my hallowed ritual.
That's just gross, dude.
Your souls will be a much welcome addition.
Fine words do not make the man, Scunner. Even less so delivered like that.
Don't hit me!
You shoot me. With this shot, I abjure thee. Comes around, goes around. Effluvia.
Yeah, I remember a time when Hail Scourge was absolutely godlike, when all the bosses were just OP. They nerfed the crap out of them. Honestly, they were too strong when the game first came out, if I remember correctly. When everyone's power was low, even dealing damage to them was incredibly difficult. Keep Carrie alive!
Be more careful next time, else. Bet you only fall over again.
Goes around.
Pretty decent damage. Oh, lost her health.
Pleasant road.
I don't think that hit.
Comes around.
That's a plan.
Yeah, it's a lot easier than it used to be. 100%. Yeah, I get that book. Where's the tome at? Oh, oh. Oh, he did.
Yeah. Oh, that's all. Push. Arakita.
Nice shot. I think he got that in midair. Oh, it's sexy.
Dory. Ah, you're a gas rat. Crook. A gas rat.
Okay, well, again, not the smoothest of runs. We had full book going into the boss fight, and then... Or right before the boss fight. Grail Knight got a little bit dunked on. Michael Jordan from the free throw line. You miss Total Biscuit? Yeah, dude, I think we all do. Great advocate for gamers, and yeah, that cancer situation just sucks ass, man. It really does. Dealt with plenty of that situation in my life as well, and cancer blows, dude. Really, really sad situation. Would love to have the guy back. John Bain was a good dude from everything I heard. Obviously never met him in person, but know a lot of people that did know him personally. Taken way before his time. I have not fed her, no. Alright, so what we're gonna do is play another mission. The Halloween ones are fun. Does anyone have any particular choices? Any maps they really want to see from me right now? Any classes? We've done most characters. I've not played Sienna, but again, not exactly my best class. One I played the least. But I'm down to if people want to see some Fire Mage action. Otherwise, I could go another one of Kubert's classes, maybe something like Merc. I could go Shade. I could go Dwarf Ranger, which is one of my favorite classes in the game. Yeah, we'll disband this, get some new players in, get some new fresh blood. Do the weekly event. I don't even know what the weekly event is. What is it? Let me check. I heard people say there wasn't really any reward for doing it, which is a little sad face.
Really?
Weekly event. Cataclysm. Oh, it's a quiet drink. Duh. Okay. I mean, the likelihood of us winning in a pub game with quiet drink is pretty low, I feel like, but if you guys want to see it, I'm down. I mean, it's not a map you get to see that often, so I'm okay to try it. Seeing Pyro, seeing Ranger. Okay, definitely seeing a lot of Ranger. Honestly, I think Ranger is one of the best classes in the game. It's so much fun. What it really reminds me of is playing Doom, is what it comes down to. It reminds me of those classic 2D shooters like Doom or Wolfenstein, where you get the Grudge Raker shotgun, you get the powerful melee weapon, which of course, I mean, I don't think melee existed in Wolfenstein or in Doom. I could be wrong, but I don't think it did. Those were shooters. And you basically just run around the map super fast with the movement speed bonus from no dawdling, that 10% move speed, and then you stack it with movement on your trinket as well. And you just shoot stuff, man. It's a blast. I love it. Unfortunately, I'll have to drop some of my movement speed here because we're going for Grims, so... But I think I want to rock Great Axe too. It's like the only melee weapon that I actually find incredibly satisfying to use with Dwarf. Hammer is decently fun. Dual Hammers is good. It's actually great. It might be one of his best options, but I don't find it super fun to use. So I would love to get my hands on a Great Axe, but honestly this is pretty close to a red anyway. Only missing a few percentage points on power versus Skaven and attack speed, which it's not ideal. It's not like a meta axe because obviously I'd have to re-roll the traits and I'd lose my percentages on them otherwise, but it's usable 100%. So people want to see quiet drink, huh? Chainsaw in Doom. Yeah, that is true. I don't remember what Chainsaw looked like in classic Doom, though. Like, obviously in Doom 2016 and stuff. I know what it looks like. Played a lot of that. Have not played Doom Eternal yet. I actually had a subscriber gift it to me. I've not played it. Oh, wait, no. Why did that default to Kata? That was weird. So people want to see quiet drink, huh? Oh, am I queuing up? Oh, it's a queue. I might not do this then, because I want people who want to join to play.
I was thinking, why not pop along and have a drink or two to celebrate us all having our parts and pieces still intact?
What would be meta stats? Well, it depends on what mission you're doing, obviously. Ideally, the situation you want is you want to have a different weapon for each map. So if you're into the nest, obviously having power versus Skaven is useful. Definitely not playing that. I'm at 1 HP right now. If you're playing a chaos map, you want power versus chaos usually. Attack speed is often one you'll see. I think some people go for opportunist so they can push better. I don't know that that's necessarily what you go for with Great Axe. I personally, on a lot of melee weapons like Swift Slaying, you don't need attack speed and Swift Slaying, generally speaking, so you go one or the other. Stamina would probably be decent on Great Axe. You've only got 3, so being able to push tab more would probably be useful. It really just depends on the weapon and what map you're playing. But because the reds are very skimpy in Vermintide 2, you can't have an axe for every situation. So if we take a look at what I have most of his melee reds. I think Great Axe might be the only one I'm missing, which of course is also the only weapon I actually care about. And we've got Grudge Raker and 2 handguns, but that's it. Yeah, let's not queue for that. Let's just do a regular mission. So I'm going to go for, let's see, custom game. I've not done Empire in Flames, so let's do that.
Good evening.
Yeah, I personally don't get any motion sickness from wobbling, from movement, or anything like that in Vermintide. Some people get super nauseous. I've had a few comments on the channel actually for videos that just say like, dude, I can't even watch this. I want to, but it's too much for me. It literally doesn't affect me at all. I will say when I'm in a car, if I'm looking down at a phone or a book or something, I remember I'd get super nauseous, very car sick if I would be looking down. I don't know why that's a thing, but it used to happen to me all the time. On like long car rides to Indiana or something, like 10-hour car rides, I'd be just reading and, I don't know, like an hour into it, I'd just start feeling super nauseous.
No one in my village had ever seen an elf. And it had been years since a...
So, talents, what we're going for here, I think we're going to stick with this, because if it's good for duos, it's good for 4 people. Damaging multiple enemies in one swing for temp health. Shut up, loner.
You're gonna miss out on a good scrap. Get ready. Chop, chop.
Attack speed, enhanced power, because we're running Grudge Raker, that's like our main killing power here, so I don't actually know if I'm hitting any breakpoints with this, but I'm rocking it regardless. I'm pretty sure it does if you have Power versus Skaven stacked on top of it. Good versus Skaven specials like Pack Masters and stuff. Grungni's Cunning, no dawdling, and Surprise Guest. I think going invisible on his ult is just kind of hard to pass up, especially because you have unlimited movement. You can just clutch like crazy. If your whole team's down, press F and just run as fast as you can to the next choke point. Jumping platform puzzle thing.
Shame about Usyk.
I don't think so, actually. I've gotten really close to the top, but I don't think I've ever gotten all the way there.
The Rockbloods are using the Baron's manor.
Is there should be like a secret achievement for that, right?
Gains. It's filled with food stocks and supplies. And
It is really hard.
To blow it up. They won't like that, I'll tell you. Use the black powder from a nearby mining emporium, but hurry up. There's a fat bunch of them marching on Usingen to claim their loot.
Yeah, honestly, that's the kind of thing that make me want to break my monitor. So I tend to not try it very often because the longer you go for it, and the closer you get to the top but keep failing, angrier and angrier you're gonna get.
So much the better.
A regular army can't march on an empty belly. I hope it applies to Chaos Hordes too.
Time to pay for what you've stolen, Kazaki-dum.
Oh, there's no Chivo for it? That's a little sad.
Chaos warrior nearby.
Is that Beastman? No, that's Chaos. Oh, I love this class, man. Just feels so fast. So, did I switch to Curse Resist?
Have no delusions. We will encounter far worse
I did, okay.
before we're done.
I'm ready for you.
Chaos Warrior's down!
I'm hearing Zerkers.
This pound of cold within.
My every instinct
Flies out.
Oh, executed at range.
That's the way it's done. Flicker and fade.
That's a patrol somehow. Oh, am I just dead immediately? I'm just dead immediately. Cool. All right. Well, good start. They pulled a patrol, I guess. I don't know how that happened. Honestly, I kind of hope everyone dies. We'll just restart that.
Yeah, very bloody funny. Come back here.
Oh, the rage quits are already starting.
Got to run us down.
I have no idea how that got pulled.
Weapons up. Oh, I like it. Payday.
Dude, her ass just got saved by respawning. That's hilarious.
Already.
Because that guy rage quit. They stopped attacking him. Bro, just... I mean, I don't mind seeing you clutch, but I wouldn't mind if you just died so we can restart it. Okay, I guess he's gonna live. He's gonna do it! He's doing it! Kruba faced with an overwhelming amount of enemies. Can he survive? He's just speedrunning right now. Where am I? Okay, I'm right here. Alright, here we go. Do I bolt? Oh god. Why did you do this to me? I don't want to be in the corner against that. We're gonna speedrun this whole mission. Oh, okay. We're gonna speedrun this whole mission. I can't go back. Why are you doing this to me? I need my ult. Well, another Berserker is great. Now we got hordes.
Just like that. No sign of
Wee-hee!
wrong district now.
All right, well, we're alive. I'm almost out of ammo already.
That's a good dummy, Dory. Yeah, another light reach. Sigma, let's get Munition.
Bring some lamp oil with us. Maybe get that Grim as well. Yeah.
Not now, witch.
The wizard proves the wisdom of clemency.
You're a born killer, sir, and no mistake. Receive the judgment of Sigma!
This map runs like ass. I'm not sure what it is. But dropping into 48 FPS there when I'm streaming is not my favorite.
Over there!
Ain't that spooky?
We missed a turn or something. We must have.
I don't think so.
Into the cellar, quickly now.
Yeah, that was well done from Kruger. That was a nice little clutch there. I don't think he killed anything. I think he just ran away, but Spear with Opportunist gives you that opportunity, right? Like, you just get that plus 50% push strength, knock people back, and run to the next respawn. Did that very well.
Wine aplenty. Maybe take this way back when we're done. See that? Assassins coming.
Come on then, you blackbird bastard!
I think our homies are a little bit far behind. Alright, let's go back to them.
Kill 'em quicker next time, would you? Rocky's out!
What kind of sound bugs are you getting? Audio sounds good on my end. Yeah, that is exactly what they say. When their backs turn, we go.
There, in that shadow!
Always sneaking, always stabbing. Well, the stream's delayed, yeah. There's always a delay between what's happening live on my screen and what's happening on stream. I assume that's the delay you're talking about, right? Not delayed like from when I hit someone with an axe to when you actually hear the sound.
There it is. Hurry now.
Yeah, if you guys are having any audio issues, let me know. I can see if I can address those. But if it's literally just stream delay, as in like you're in the game and you think it's well, you know what I mean. Oh my god, the moon is huge right now.
So, you like picking on the house?
Alright, we got a boss. Let's back on up.
Hook that growling. Don't get caught. Strangler.
You just one-shot that thing. Oh my god, they are melting that, man. It's not even fair. Yeah, legend bosses, when you're fully kitted out and know what you're doing, are too easy. Like, that's too easy. And honestly, it's kind of sad because in a lot of ways, Kata is the challenge I want in the game, and it's fun. But the combat is less free-flowing, and it's less enjoyable. It's just so hyper-dense all the time. You can't do combos as much. It's just all about wall scooting and playing a certain way. And I feel like on Legend, you have a lot more room to do the fun forms of combat. Like, it's just more free-flowing, you know? You lose out on a lot of that with Kata, because there are just so many enemies and so much HP. So I don't find Kata combat as beautiful as I find it on Legends.
Here. Chaos Warriors.
Honestly, I don't feel like I've done a whole lot this game. It feels like my teammates just kind of know what they're doing and they're clearing out most of it for me.
Ammunition! Time to stock up.
This feels like a team that should probably be playing Kata, to be honest.
Help to all and confusion to our foes.
Oh, a bunch of gun runners over there. Jump at me. Jump at me.
The assassin closing fast.
The most OP booties in Vermintide 2? Well, I bet you Chaos Spawn would be on both lists, man. Chaos Spawn got that honka-tonk badonka-donk. How that ass looking, Saltfire? Looking a little bit thick, looking a little dummy thick over there. Kruger's got a nice one too. Hello.
Watch out! Hook rat!
I didn't kill it.
Gas rat! Do not see it!
That Stormy has no idea what he's doing. He was lost. Lost beyond words. Where the barrel at, though?
Ammunition, fill your pouches.
That guy's walking around without an arm. Oh my god. And even on Legend, hits like that do so much damage. Oh.
Gas! The gas! rat. I am a mountain. I feel
Drop block for 1 second to press F. Hit me up, boys. Okay, or you can just leave me. That's cool too. Sweet. All right, we're gonna lose our grim. Sweet. Guys, you're standing right next to me. Jesus. All right, it hasn't been the best run. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like a couple pushes there, that would have been a very easy res.
The soul is willing, but the flesh requires binding.
Obviously, it couldn't be my fault. I'm perfect.
They're upon us. Strike for Sigma.
Dude, Ranger Barden and Hunt Showdown would be so goddamn OP, it's not even funny.
Just blow against the Northlanders.
Do we have all the tomes that we had? We only picked up 1 tome the entire run. I don't believe that. Maybe we did. Sloppy run, boys. Sloppy run. Well, you can still screw it. If you're not paying attention, you can still screw up in Legend. But yeah, I feel like that res was definitely resable and didn't happen, which whatever. It happens.
Kill that scrub.
Not sure this would be
Incoming pack.
One more tome right here. Uh oh. I'm kind of surprised I made that jump. I mean, the easiest way to not have to worry about rezzing is to just not go down, so from that standpoint, maybe not my finest moment. Win is a win, I'll take it, whatever. GG's, well played. We got some Hellstorm rocket batteries, a little bit of fireworks for the ending show. Do I think the dwarf career will be? Well, yeah, we talked about it earlier on stream, but I'm thinking engineer or runesmith is probably what they're gonna go for. I just can't think of too many other classes that would even make sense for dwarf. Like, I literally cannot think of, like, any others. One of the things I love most about Vermintide, though, is that you never know what you're gonna get in a mission. Like, I played legend missions that were as hard as Kata runs. I played Kata missions that were pretty easy. I played Kata ones that are super hard. God damn. That dude was killing the game. I don't want another CNN in my lobbies. He's taking too many kills. Taking way too many kills there. Yeah, there are times where, like, Kata will be super easy. There are times Kata will be incredibly hard. You don't know what you're going to get in terms of specials, in terms of hordes, in terms of those combinations. And the thing that makes the gameplay special and fun every time is that it's literally, like, it's always different. The run is always different. You don't know what you're going to get. And it's honestly kind of fun to watch when the AI starts using synergies and, like, really messes your team up and just wipes you out of nowhere. That didn't happen that game. That was just bad positioning and pulling a horde when we probably shouldn't have, but... Okay. I actually would not mind playing a cattle run here. I haven't played any today, but if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it with a class that I'm more comfortable with. And one that's tankier. So we could do something like Halberd Krubs. And I've got that sexy helmet for him too. I'll have to focus more on Kata. I might talk a little bit less in those runs. But I think that could be fun. Now, normally when you queue Kata, the only people queuing Kata are people who are good. So I think that we'll probably get a pretty high skill lobby for pubs anyway. Let's see what I need here. Impaired drive is active. No. Handgun. Increased power. Well, if you're on Kata, I feel like this is pretty good. So let's do that for now. This is insta revive when I ult for enemies or allies nearby. And let's do a fun Kata mission that's not like stupid hard. Yeah, Righteous Stand works for me. No, I did Legend. Oops.
Kruber, when you get a chance, would you mind casting an experienced eye over our defenses?
That is just actually sexy, though. I think I bought this one. Yeah, I did. Moore's Mask. This is one of the helmets that's been in the game since launch, and for some reason wasn't added until, like, a couple months ago. Why you would sit on content like that for 2 years, I have no idea. It doesn't make any sense. Especially because for the longest time, people were complaining about how there weren't any good cosmetics. But it's in the game now, it's in the store. You can buy it for, I don't know, like 900 or 1100, whatever the cash money system in this game is. Why would you sit on this helmet?
We don't have time to waste.
Literally been in the game since, what was it? When did this game come out? Like March 2018? Took 2.5 years to add the goddamn thing? What the hell? Yeah, Righteous Stand is a great map and looks great in Geheimnisnacht hunting as well. No Emperor's Vaults today because we haven't done a single mission with 2 Grims. It is a sexy helmet. Yes, indeed. Hi, Mom. I'm on TV. Okay, what do I need for... You know what? We're not going to go handgun. We're going to go... Honestly, I like Blunderbuss more. But handgun is probably better here. Oh, I just have so much fun with Blunderbuss, though.
We've got problems.
I'm going to go Blunderbuss. We've got good horde clear. We've got good horde control. We've got single target DPS. Yeah, I think this is a good setup.
I was raised by the order.
Sounds like a hard life.
A hard life
Excuse me.
for an unflinching purpose. It made me who I am. I am grateful for the trust placed in me.
Aye, trust's a trickier bird than most, I'll give you that.
Alright, Cataclysm, here we go. Let's do it.
I need a distraction, and you're just the fellows to make it for me. Ring out them bells, as me mother used to say.
Good games, Nico.
The bells
Have
in
fun.
question are in Elmgart's Temple of Sigmar. Give 'em a good clatter, and you'll draw every iron blade for miles around. Why, you ask? Our friendly neighborhood magic spy, Alicia, needs to gather vital intelligence on the Skittergate. Figure you could help her out.
Why do I stack so many weapons in my inventory? I just don't clear them out all the time. Thankfully, they made the forge quite a bit better than it was at launch. It's a lot easier to trash stuff you don't want now.
Loner wishes a distraction.
Oh, Geheimnisnacht lighting. This is how I feel about it.
Always will be, most likely.
RGDC, my dude. Yeah, I think this is one of my favorite runs in the game. It's a well-designed map.
The fool falls. That's not before time.
Healing draft if needed.
Oh,
Exiled Ken.
that blunderbuss though. Nice and meaty. All right, that's a. What the hell was that? I'm gonna have to get used to the halberd combos again. I don't actually remember what they are now. They changed the.
Fired up. See? Over there. Goddess.
Oh yeah, what the? I don't know what the combo is. Maybe I shouldn't have used halberd.
Over there, Lumberfits. Chaos.
Spread out. One of us has to reach that flight stormer. Gas globe coming in.
Yo, someone in chat, if you know what the halberd combo is to get the horizontal swing first is, let me know. I'm literally completely blanking on what I need to do. It's always stab first right now.
Dead and done for. No helping them now, Lumberfits.
Side by side, fight together.
I walk in endless silence.
I think that's what I need to do.
Healer's tools. They shall serve.
Okay, yeah, so left mouse is just the normal horizontal swing, and then you can just cancel it over and over. Alright, well that's
I'm fine. You'll
a good
see.
start regardless.
Leeches no more.
I'll draw their attention. You
Dust and shadow.
How is it not dead yet?
Don't like that, do you, gas rat?
Spraying into the gas.
gas straight me.
We have all the healing we need?
Form on me, Gory. We'll take the Kazaki Dome together.
Yes, that's what it is. Thank you. Yeah, it's light into heavy. Yeah, they completely changed that. It used to be the opposite.
Is that all you've got? You must have more.
So it's that. Boom.
Leech incoming!
One less leak.
Alright, corner out.
Shield wall. Keep me flight. That's how it's done.
Light stormer. End his
I hear packs.
Beware the poison good
They're gonna drop on my head.
Gave us flavor.
Ah, I don't like this spot. Oh, I'm getting out of there. Yikes. Let's push. Oh, God. Blightstormers need to die. I can't do anything about that. I got a blunderbuss.
Take whatever.
What are you trying to imply, Kruger?
Close up. Don't want to get separated.
A storm vermin. It shall be slain.
Talos with the 5 from New Zealand, I think. You think that CA should add the Age of Sigmar Chaos units in Warhammer 3, like Khorne, Wrathmongers, and Korgorath? I think as long as they align with the aesthetic that Warhammer 3 Chaos factions are going for. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I will answer that in a little bit after I kill this. Jesus. Wow, that was terrifying.
I sense a Glubadier.
I personally do not have a problem with end times units. I think that those are perfectly reasonable to add. In Warhammer 3, maybe not on launch day. I don't expect to see them on launch day, but after so, like in a expansion or further DLC, I am perfectly down for that. I think most of them fit the aesthetic those factions go for to begin with. Like Wrathmongers look like a Khorne unit, so, and they are an end times unit, so they aren't really Age of Sigmar technically. They're technically end times. All right, we need to back up. Get together. Do not stand in that choke point, guys. You're gonna be really sad really soon if you do that. Good job. But yeah, I think there are a ton of end times units that just look awesome. They'd be a great addition. Just as DLC. They don't need to be in there at launch. Focus on the Demons of Chaos 8th edition roster first, and the Warriors of Chaos units that we're missing, and then go from there. Is how they should handle that, I think.
Bob. Needs must, I suppose.
Yeah, I think the big issue that people have with end times is the lore, and as I've said many times, a Warhammer 3 campaign doesn't need to plunge into the things that are wrong with the lore. Like, you make your own storyline when you play a campaign, so I don't think it's really a big deal. Oh, I just completely whipped that. Oh. Might have just shot my teammate.
Hear that? Sounds like an assassin.
I walk.
Look out! That thing done!
Alright, things are getting spicy.
You're so good in a fair fight, assassin. The rattling is dead.
Hello, Plague Monk.
The exiles dead.
Wow, I just got hit so many times there.
Glubadier. This is the door. Alas, the Glubadier's dead.
Been reasonably smooth so far. We're doing alright.
Fire rat.
Need to keep pushing though, keep that pace up.
Have no more arrows.
Thank you. Yeah, that's pretty good on me.
Ah, you're getting the knack of it,
Heal dwellers. Shield me from sight.
A potion?
Grab that conch and we'll keep moving quick. How many reds have I gotten and how many hours have I played? I don't actually know how many hours I have. I think it's like 600 or something. Maybe 700. I wouldn't be able to tell you how many reds. I'd say on average I have like 8 or 9 for each of the characters, except Sienna maybe.
Yeah, you stay down, sneaker.
Alright, we're gonna have to fight this, guys.
This door may cut.
That's a lot of storm vermin. No, I need to get to him. Well done. Good job, guys. Wow, nice.
Ash, I hear a warp fire thrower. I'll not waste a drop. A most necessary potion.
This is the door.
Do me so drinking once.
I need ammo. Help! Help! Monster! Yeah, we're getting a groove now. I'm feeling good.
It's nothing. Fighting, that's all. Besides, couldn't do it without you.
Hush. Can't you hear more coming? Wrong to the side of your swollen egos. That's like our problem. No more.
Ah, no, you got. See you also black.
There.
Hey, here's where the action is.
Alright, we need to get IB some health here.
Bring it down. Look at that armored brute. More plate than sense.
Oh, can we use that cannon? Can we? Can we? Can we?
Yeah, and honestly, I like what Ironbreaker just did there. A lot of people will hold on to their health until they get down or something, but in Cata, if you're down to 2 or 3 players, your likelihood of wiping, and this is true for other difficulties too, skyrockets. So it's better to just use the health when you can so you don't go down in the first place, than it is to like try to conserve it for some theoretical situation where you don't know that you're ever gonna like need to use it or not. And a lot of times, if you get down, you're not getting back up anyway. Obviously, I'm Gruber here, so it's less of an issue now because of the class and ult I chose, but generally, I think it's often better to just heal when you know that a lot of things are about to happen. Even if you're not on white health. This guy is... What up, playa?
Rot hell.
He's my friend! Don't hit him! Alright, come on.
Like that, no,
Can you
like
not
that.
sense it? Like dung-coated fingers dragging through the breeze.
Wrecked.
There's an assassin on sky.
I will name him Fred. I miss him already. Don't drop, don't drop. Let's corner up over here. Oh, that's the worst thing that could have happened. I said don't drop. The first thing he did was drop. Cool. Help! Help! I wonder why you need help. Oh, I almost ate that overhead. Oh, we just lost a homie. Yeah, that was my bad. I should have given him my healing. Jesus Christ. I had to come down to him. Yeah, I said it before, people overestimate or underestimate how much talking to stream distracts you from actual gameplay. So my bad, Salt's Fire. I should have given you the heal there.
We are short.
Unless you had a tome or something, I didn't see it. I don't remember.
I won't die like this.
Uh-oh. Honestly, that's kind of not hating on him, but that was kind of Carillian's fault in the first place. None of that should have happened if she didn't drop. Which I did explicitly say, don't effing drop! We're alive, so we're okay. Stay here. Oh god. Woohoo! Ow. This could be the end. Ooh, get me up. Oh. Yeah, I ulted too soon there, I think. But that was gonna be really that was 3 assassins, a leech, and a bunch of maulers. GG. Why did she drop, man? That sucks. Seem worse at the game they're playing than what? Compared to what? As in, like, when they normally, like, when they're just doing normal commentary, you mean? Because if that's what you're saying, yeah, that's 100% true. Like, if I'm playing by myself, not worried about commentary or talking to chat or whatever at all, I'm obviously better at the game than I am doing it live.
Favors the infamous.
Like, map awareness and stuff goes down a little bit when you're worried about, like, what's actually happening in chat and stuff. Talos with the NZ $10. Do you think the Chaos Waste will have any special mechanics in Warhammer 3? Also, would you want a new character added to Vermintide? What would it be? Keep it up, Indy. So yeah, I think Elf is the one that I'm most excited to see, like, a new class for. I personally think there's a lot that could be done with a White Lion, Swordmaster, Phoenix Guard, one of those 3. Now, does it make sense for them to do a High Elf as her 4th class? I don't know. Like, she is a Wood Elf first and foremost, so maybe it should be a Wood Elf class. And from that standpoint, I think a War Dancer probably makes the most sense, but I just don't know what you would give. It's really hard to think of what would, like, differentiate a War Dancer from, like, other classes in the game. And what, like, you think of the equipment that War Dancers use, it's either an Azrai Spear or dual swords. And guess what's already in the game? Dual swords and Azrai Spear. Like, so what are you gonna give a War Dancer that's special? I mean, obviously there's stuff you could do with the ultimate and everything, but I personally think that Dark Elves and High Elves offer more from a gameplay and weapon perspective that we don't already have in the game.
So, you give any thought to that?
But I think Elf class is the one I'm most excited for.
Not yet. Bit busy for the foreseeable.
Mega Moosers, are you going to be playing, and are you excited for Darktide? Yes. Very much so. I am super looking forward to Darktide. Let's do one more cattle run here. I think we can try that out. But thank you for the 5, and thank you for the 10, Talos. Much appreciated. Yeah, honestly, that was going pretty smooth until the drop part. I think we need to go for a different mission here. What do you guys think? Belsinger would be cool. Yeah. Yeah, that would be a big departure from what we already have with Carillion, and I think that's the main thing that they should focus on. Like, find 1 or 2 classes that just completely change the game for each character. Grail Knight did it for Kruber, 100%. Spellsinger would definitely do it for Carillion. I think I've got one more run in me before we end the stream, so let's make it a good one. I just heard help me. That was a little creepy. Let's go. Ooh. I don't know if that will go well. Are there any ones over here that we... Oh, you know what? We could do it back to Uberstrike, Matt. Maybe, Horn of Magnus. That's a classic.
To be loved and feared at the same time.
And if we fail her, we must reassert our dedication.
Or else atone. That's the way of it.
Yeah, Darktide is hype, man. That'll be coming out, I'm hoping, in Q1 or Q2 of next year. And class I'm most looking forward to, of course we don't know any classes in the game yet, but Ogre Charonite squad would be amazing. Give a Ogren Charonite claws. Like there was the Solar Auxilia for the Imperial Guard, before they were the Guard, in 30k. They would strap big hulking pieces of armor to themselves. They would literally chop the Ogren's hands off and affix drills and armor-piercing claws to the end of them. And they'd basically rock, like, power armor. And they would wade into melee and just chop stuff up. An Ogren with that class would be so goddamn cool. Let's go maybe... Well, Tuskor Spear is worse now than it used to be. But...
Time, Marcus. Get your stuff together.
I think the push strength could actually be pretty useful here. And we're not getting Grim, so I think that's good. Okay, let's do it.
Oh, I agree that
One more run, guys. Let's make it a good one.
like another, but have you no?
Here we are again, Magnus Tower. Now, don't get carried away killing every little rat that crosses your path on the way to sound.
Yeah, as we said earlier on the stream, Runesmith or Runesmith or Engineer, I think, is the next dwarf class. Almost dollars to donuts, I think that's what they're going to be going for. It's much more up in the air for Sienna and Saltspire and Carillion, though. There's just so much stuff they could do. I personally think a White Lion could be the coolest if they did it right. Because you'd get a new two-handed axe for Carillion, which is a pretty big departure from the weapons she has so far. I mean, obviously she has the glaive, but a true White Lion axe would be very different. Cosmetically, very different character, obviously. There's a lot you could do with a two-handed axe for Carillion, man. I don't know what ranged weapons you would give a White Lion. Maybe you wouldn't give her any. I think with Grail Knight we only got the 2 new weapons, so... Oh yeah, we have seen a duckbill pistol with Saltspire. That has been confirmed for coming in Chaos Waste.
Is that a guardhouse? Keep slot watch.
Now, this seems familiar.
So they nerfed the spear. I'm trying to remember what exactly they did to it, but it was definitely OP. I know with Billhook, it used to have infinite dodge count. It doesn't anymore, which is probably a good thing. It shouldn't have ever had infinite dodge count. This is a two-handed weapon. They might have nerfed dodge count on spear. If anyone has the patch notes, feel free to read out what they did with the Tuskor spear, but I know it's not as good as it used to be, but it still feels pretty good. And we have Opportunist on it because we can interrupt Storm Vermin and Chaos Warrior overheads, I believe. Why are you sitting on... How did that not kill you? Oh god.
Don't like that, do you, gas rat?
No, I don't think he likes getting blunderbussed in the ass. Probably not.
Stomping great blood Kazakh.
A Chaos Warrior, just what we needed.
Oh, that armor piercing is so good. Oh my god, it does so much damage.
All service, sir. We all crack heads in the same cause.
Same cause. Yes, of course. We are so alike. Medical supplies, over here.
Wrangler needs to die, Dory.
Packmaster's dead.
Alright, let's hold right here.
He controls the wind.
They're gonna pull a lot to us. Shoot that, please. Thank you.
She decides to shoot me now?
Oh, he's gonna come right over the edge. Hello.
No sorrow for dead Packmaster.
Back up, back up. Away from the bridge.
This is nothing. You should have seen me at Hogger's Bridge. Dozens, I think.
Elf! Elf! Man, that's Tuskor Spear still feels really good. Made for Kata. I don't like that. Oh, well. Our homies are going for a ride.
I smell Ratman poison.
Is SFO balanced for PvP? No. But is it fun for PvP? Yes, I think so. Someone, oh my, that is, dude, that's brutal. That's actually brutal. Like, how are you supposed to shoot that? Thank you. Man, that Blightstormer was a dick. I need to get together.
Chaos Warriors dead.
Is it too much to ask for a moment of respite?
Yeah, that's why I'm glad they're adding the Ogren, because it's like, it's an actually different race that has like different physical characteristics than humans. Which we've only seen up to this point with Borden, with him being shorter. So with the Ogren, he's gonna be taller and stronger and have a way beefier health pool and hopefully have some other unique properties going on as well. I mean, the elf might be a human, or might be a, Jesus. The elf might be an elf, but like she physically plays like a human in Vermintide. Oh, well, that was a waste. Better to use your ults than not use them, though. We'll say that. What's going on, just some guy? Have I played the OVN Lost Factions mod? Have you been to my channel before? Yeah, I haven't. I've done a lot of videos for it, too. We will be doing more, I am sure. Yeah, I've done an Araby 3v3 against Bretonia. I've done Albion versus Araby. An overview video for the whole thing that got a ton of views, which was awesome. I think my first video with it was a good 4 or 5 months ago, at least, I would think. Yeah, I think we're gonna skip books here, guys. I think we're gonna focus on winning. One shot on Packmasters. Feels good. Because I like the smell. Stay here. I'm on 1080p. Well, 1920 1080. We'll be getting a 1440p monitor when I get a 3080, whenever that is. Probably get a monitor on Black Friday and try to get the GPU as well. My experience trying to get a graphics card was not very pleasant, I'll say that. Bots stole all the cards in about a millisecond. Have I taken a hit this game? I don't think I have. Oh, as I get shot. Lol. Thanks, man. That's what I try to go for. The cinematic flair is something I try to put in my videos. I appreciate it. Glad to know you like it, my dude. This part could get bad. Chaos Warriors need to die immediately. Corner up. Oh, I love this spear, man. This honestly feels so much better than halberd. Woo! No! Why? Oh, no, 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 no. We're good. Yes. Shade, I think, shot that from across the map somehow. Dude, a slave rat hit took me down half HP as Gruber. That's brutal. We need to get together. We're way too spread out.
Gun. I've lost kin to those things.
We're gonna go back to nuts to butts here. Hide in the corner. Might ult, right? Yeah, perfect. That's exactly what we need. Shade knows what she's doing. Yeah, I've not played with Turin in a while. I asked him if he wanted to do, and I'll probably ask him again. This was a while ago. You guys remember how we got added as Books of Nagash armies? Turin was Nicolandor, Blade of Skolaril, and I was Mortgen, Wrathbringer of Haskanesh. I was Black Creek Raiders. He was Heart of the Jungle, I think. I've asked him to do a multiplayer game where we play as our factions. I think mine is Dark Elves and Chaos, and his is Wood Elves and Lizardmen. He didn't seem enthused by the proposition last time I asked him, but like I said, it was a while ago, so maybe he'll do it now that he's getting more into mods after the OVN tourney or something. I don't know.
Wait! Watch out!
Gunner Warrior comes for us. Stun ready.
Eyes open, lively!
Yeah, I guess we don't need the book, do we? Let's run. I do not want to. Okay, guys. Oh lord. All right. No, let's stay right here. It's not aggro that patrol right now. We would lose. Oh my god, that does so much damage. Man, our stamina regen sucks. That's one thing I need to change on this setup for sure. My stam regen absolutely blows. Which is bad, because the spear's all about pushing. Oh, okay. How about you not do that? Soul Spire, I need to heal, man.
Someone shut that stopper up!
Have you rocks in your
Thank you.
eyes, Gordon?
What's going on? You'll never be as good as us, A blight!
Another Blightstormer. Someone kill that. Nice.
Chaos Warrior in sight!
Yeah, Black Creek Raiders is in a weird spot. Like, as Tomb Kings, you don't really go there unless you're Khalida, I think, in, like, Great Vortex. Because I think it's in Lustria, right? I was quite honored to be a part of that, because, Total Biscuit was in there, too. Oh, God. He's gonna get pulled into the— No! Oh my God. Oh, and they might not know we're here. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, that's hilarious, dude. That's so sad. You got pulled into a horde or into a patrol.
Don't let it grab you!
Ripperoonies, my friend. Yeah, the extra stam would definitely help, and stamina regen would also be a big deal. I'm definitely not kitted out for this build, but as you can tell, it's still very much Kata ready. Like, probably would help to be paired with a Handmaiden or something for a little bit more stamina regen.
Hot master done.
Potion sons, gutter runner!
Oh, there's a Conk Bot.
This assassin's dead!
Man, I love Blunderbuss. It's such a good gun. We should, yeah, corner. Yeah, right here.
Hold the line, mate!
And now my FPS will get dumpstered. Oh, look at that.
I walk beyond the light.
Woohoo! 42 FPS. Oh yeah, we're doing it.
Gas flow coming in!
Gas that.
Come on up.
Watch your back.
The live thing's going, you can stop it! Welcome to running dry! Not enough! Either it's the first quarter!
Wow, that was a jump and a half.
Go on! Hit me harder! Down!
All right, we're not going back to that same spot. Nice bomb. Yeah, these guys know what they're doing for sure.
Chaos Warrior, move me, please.
Good squad right here, boys. Hello.
Over there, Lumberfoots. Chaos Warrior.
Oh, that crit chance though.
Like that, no
All those crits.
Lumberfoot healing draft.
Ocean cash!
Shade should maybe take that.
I hear a Globadier!
I'm sure it's an accident, but you're going the right way.
Bomb right there.
We're all here! Blade caster!
Listen. Leech. Shutternutter. Move softly.
Yeah, let's kill a few of these before we drop.
Assassin. Is that all? Too big for an explosion. Maybe next time.
We got the lead, mates!
I saved you.
That wind blew straight from the false
All right, we're getting close. Chris Anderson, I got you, baby. Oh, watch out, watch out, watch out.
The stench of
Also want to shout out, I saw your replay on Enteredcast, the Dot to Elite mod. Yeah, I've been on a couple. I think that was the one where I was the red Grey Knights. That was a fun one. I love Elite mod, I'm just not that good at it. At least not compared to like the actual people who play it a lot. Like in threes, I can kind of hold my own, but if it's like a 1v1, I get absolutely destroyed. Oh. I can't kill either of them. Oh, that density though. Help!
Get us off it. But not before time.
Maybe not worth it, but I had fun.
The shadows hide.
Dude, I don't know. I have some issues with how Dawn of War 2 works in terms of actual gameplay, though. Like, it's one of the only games I've ever played where it is frequent to lose in the first, like, 3 minutes. Like, literally, you have a bad first engagement, and they bash power, and the game's just over. The comeback mechanics in that game are not very good.
I hear something.
The way resources work in DAO 2 is not very good, IMO. It's kind of frustrating, because, like, you'll spend a lot of time looking for an actually good game. Oh, he's dead. So when you actually get a great 3v3, it is so much fun. But it is so rare for that to happen that in a lot of ways I think it's not even worth it.
Watch your back, gutter runner.
And that's probably not something that's experienced by the people who are like the top end of the game. But that's the thing, like these people have been playing a game that came out like 2008. They've been playing for like 12 years. You can't compete with that if you're coming into the first time. You won't be able to for thousands of hours. So it's like the learning curve is kind of steep. Not kind of, it's like super steep.
We're late.
And it makes for a lot of bad games in my experience.
So be it. Up the stairs, I spy
I've never
a
played
potion.
Company of Heroes, no. Not sure I'd be... I don't know, there's an additional flair that like Dawn of War and some of those games have, like with the different races and the different weapon types and stuff, that I feel like I'd be missing out on if I was playing like a pure World War II type game. Alright, I'm gonna start holding on to my ult, because we always end up pressing it like twice at the same time, which is not what we want. That might screw us in this last part, so I'm gonna be more conservative with my ults. Croak! I don't know, man. I played Last Stand the other day. It's just not my thing either. I love 3v3s in that game when we actually get good games. And just getting those good games, it's hard. Last Stand was a little bit... Like, there are a lot of setups in Last Stand where, like, you literally run the same... like, you don't have any active skills. You just right-click. That's all you do. Not really my thing, personally. Alright, almost to the finale. Let's finish this right, players. Pull it. Someone pull that without me having to waste ammo. I guess we could just go in.
I shall tend your wound, Kruber.
Have a care. That's a
Oh.
Chaos Warrior.
That thing wrecked. I will grab that bomb.
Here, let's hope the black powder inside is dry. Forsyth has claimed the Chaos Warrior!
Can you imagine calling someone so weak and then immediately getting your head chopped off? I feel like that's a little bit embarrassing. Alright, we're gonna hold right here. Yeah, I think we all wished out 3 hadn't sucked ass, man. I think we all wish that.
The populace is warned, but we've told every rat bastard where we are.
Oh, a chaos warrior!
Storm vermin, stab him. Do some damage.
That's a lot. Nothing. I walk in endless silence.
Warren, come and see what they need.
Kill that. Nice. Yes, Pablito, playing with viewers right now, my friends.
I shall smite these star vermin.
Come on then, you blackbird bastards!
Shield me from sight.
Come on then, we'll have you!
Do that again.
Hold on, boys. Just a little longer. Yeah, it's why I can't really get into Age of Empires, even though I'd love to play Definitive Edition Empire, or AoE 2. Like, the learning curve on that, just to get, like, resources going properly is so high. To play it competitively, or at least in PvP. Played it as a kid, but it just takes so long to get to a point where it's even fun.
We've seen worse than this. Hang on.
Incoming flare tracking! Shot fire! I'm a rep!
Right leg gun.
Alright, someone needs to kill that, thank you. Okay. Oh, kill him. Oh. No. Alright, we almost lost that. We're alright. We almost choked that. So this is, you just saw the problems with no communication there. We all saw the same issue, which was a lot of Packmasters and Specials, or not Packmasters, Plague Monks at the same time. We all ulted at the same time, and because of that, we almost lost the game. So that's how easy it is to lose in Cata. Thankfully, we were able to stabilize there, but... This is on Cataclysm now, my friend. Alright, I don't need to heal anybody right now. We're good.
He's clumsier than you, mayflies. Look out! Whoa! Shield me from sight.
About to throw! The chaos warrior falls! Yes! Watch those globes! Insane plate crack!
Almost there, boys.
Sigma guide my flag!
Wish he'd guide mine.
Or better yet, send me a nice full flavor of mine!
Well done, guys. Well done. It's like that scene in 300 when Leonidas and the 300 are fighting in the shield wall, right when they first enter the hot gates, the Persians. And then they slaughter that first wave and then break out and just start going into like freestyle mode.
Fight them together. Stay close.
An epic Zack Snyder slow motion. Pop your conch. Yep. Let's get out of here. Oh wait, we need to get a... Yeah, I don't really care about the tongues, to be honest. Yeah, we can get them. That's fine. Yeah.
In darkness.
Good job, guys. It was really good teamwork, besides the whole, like, not being able to communicate with each other part. Did that very well. That's not an easy run. Handled that quite admirably.
I think there's something wrong with the illusion. That seemed harder than before.
No, Darktide news will come next year, probably. They're not going to do anything while the new class and Chaos Wastes are coming, which will be hopefully November, December.
No card today, my bonies. Cluster around the portal. It'll only steal
Good job, guys. Well played.
of your souls.
Woohoo! Alrighty. Well, that was Kata. And I don't know why, but every time you play a Kata mission, it tells you Kata tier vanquished, even though I've beaten that mission on Kata like 20 times. Kata's a different animal, though, for sure. Like I said, the combat's not as free-flowing. You gotta do more pushing. You gotta do more staying together, for sure. Overlapping DPS. It's not as beautiful to watch, but it's definitely more teamwork-oriented than Legend. And it's fun, man. I had fun with that one. So, that's Vermintide and Geheimnisnacht for today. I don't know yet what I'm going to do tomorrow. I know I'm streaming Hunt Showdown on Italian's channel tomorrow at 10 a.m. PDT, which is 1 p.m. EST. So we'll be doing some Hunt on his channel, and I will try to get a video lined up sometime tomorrow as well, probably to go live after the live stream. But hope you guys enjoyed the Vermintide. Hope you guys have a wonderful Halloween tomorrow. And then we'll jump back into the regularly scheduled Total War content maybe on Sunday or tomorrow as well. So that's all for now. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video. Any pride, signing out for now. Have a good one, guys.